And we're live! Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, your God, your Lord and Master, High-Ren Airsoft-Al. And with me today is my guest, Mark from Red Wolf Airsoft, the plankiest looking motherfucker on the whole damn planet.
So I just.
We're live.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yep. And here we go. I'm gonna go to the chat room now and see if anyone has any questions. Oh crap! Stupid thing. On your Lord! Ah crap! Stupid sound. Ah. Oh crap! 4 likes already. Hey Midnight, how's it going? Look who I got! I got Mark from Red Wolf Airsoft. Don't worry, I didn't drug him or anything. I totally did not kidnap him.
I came on my own intuition. So it's all good. Let's see how this turns out.
Of course. Anyway, so Dice is currently still asleep, as always. This is tradition.
A.
Eh? Oh god, we are so gonna get. Anyway, so on today's live stream, we will be answering your questions as well as talking about subjects, topics, and everything in between.
Yes.
So if you guys happen to have questions, please say so in the chat. I am watching the chat, as well as Mark probably watching the chat. Who knows? He's sharing his link. God knows he's sharing that link. But either way, before I begin, I want to say thank you so much. We are now up to 805 subscribers. We are going to hit 1,000 before December. And it sounded like you were just on there as well.
Yep. I just had to put things on mute.
But yes, 805. Oh my god, you guys impress me with sharing the channel. I can't thank you guys enough. I seriously cannot. Thank you so much for 805 subscribers. That is so much love. I don't know why I'm getting it. I don't know why. I'm just a guy who's honest. But either way, today's topic, actually, the first topic of many, if we can reach them all, is one that I'm actually doing an editorial on. Is Nerf the predecessor to Airsoft?
Is it the predecessor? I think it's a stepping stone.
No, like the way I was told by a fan of mine was, is Nerf like the first step to getting kids into Airsoft, or at least combat sports in general?
I would definitely think so. To be honest, we've gotten a few questions over the past, I'd say 2-3 weeks about, does Red Wolf carry Nerf, or would Red Wolf carry Nerf, or something? Would we do something with Nerf? So I could definitely see it as a first step into the sport, or try to get people into shooting sports. It's
Combat
definitely
sports.
a softer way of getting into it, for sure.
But yeah, I have to agree because look at this thing. This is the Nerf Rapid Strike, and I'll tell you now, every single bit about it is reminiscent of some kind of firearm, and it just feels good to me because the stock kind of feels like an M4 for me. The mag release, AK, and trigger itself, actually, I really do like it. I just love the feel of it. It feels a mixture of an AK, G36, AR, and everything else in between. Baby. It's a firearm love, baby. I love it. And what do you think, Mark?
I find it very interesting, actually. I've always wanted to take like my aim points or whatever and attach it to those Nerf guns and see how that would fire, or how that would all look.
Ironically enough, there's this company called Worker, and they make conversion kits for a lot of Nerf blasters. Like, you can take a, and this is just from what I've seen, you can take a Strife, which is this little tiny little PDW style blaster, and turn into a 416. Or even AK. They even make PMag style Nerf magazines.
Wow, that I did not know.
Like if you look up all these companies, like Orange Mod Works is a company out of Austin, Texas.
Right.
They make a ton of mods. Like, not even joking, they make a ton of mods. I mean, it's amazing. It really is.
Cool.
But the one thing I love is the aspect of the blasters themselves, because look at this thing. This thing is sick. I mean, imagine this being an airsoft gun. Like 4-barrel, little charging handle. It'd just be insane.
You know,
It'd be
when we have our marketing meetings, one of the things that we keep constantly talking about is, you know, there's not enough people out there making very sci-fi kind of guns or like video game kind of guns. You know, no one makes like a AEG Lancer from Gears of War, or like a legit like battle rifle from the Halo series, or like for me, make the Monte Carlo from Destiny, for Christ's sake. You know, that would be, I would buy that just to hang it up in my house.
You saw my video about the BFG, didn't you?
I didn't. Sorry, guilty.
I actually made a video talking about the BFG, about how it can be done in airsoft, like my thoughts on it. The way I saw it was, think of it like a tri-shot, except add 8 barrels to it, or at least 4 barrels even out. Like I'm just throwing out there. Have like a big pump to where you have a reservoir of BBs, and every time it pumps, 4 or 8 or whatever BBs jump in there, push forward, and then just fires those BBs, and like a wall, like just a flat. Yeah.
Or like what you can do is you can take 2 AA-12s and then kind of mod those together and then build like a body kit for it, and then have one trigger and you shoot and it's just a bunch of stuff flying out the front. You know, that would be fun too.
Yeah, but most of the people who talk about, who talk about the BFG, they just say, oh, put a grenade launcher in it. That'll work. I'm like, no.
It would probably work for like one shot and you're like, oh yeah. And then you're like, oh man, now I got to reload.
Exactly. It's just not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah, not a good time. Reloading grenades, not a good time. Using the grenades, fun time.
Yes, it is. Let's see here. Okay, so I have a question from my inbox, actually, from Facebook. Someone actually asked me, what does Mark think of your reaction videos over the live stream? But now that we're on YouTube, just go ahead and talk.
I think they're pretty insightful. I mean, your first few reaction videos, I actually used a lot of the things you said to try to incorporate it into the style that I later on developed, like what you see now. It's like we were talking a little bit earlier about, it's really important about finding the sweet spot where people identify with you. The hard thing about coming into reviewing, especially with Red Wolf, is I came after Tim, and Tim was the longest standing reviewer. I mean, say what you may, the guy has got a prolific body of work, you know, and try to follow that up is not the easiest thing to do. But, you know, it's being able to take the positive criticism that, you know, I read the YouTube comments a lot. It can be daunting, but, you know, I read the YouTube comments a lot, and I usually take some of the more constructive criticisms. Oh, Mark, you know, you sound so mechanical at times. Or Mark, you know, a little bit more expression, you know, it's not gonna hurt you, you know. Or I even like the comments that are like, oh, bring back Tim. I love those comments, actually, you know. At least I feel like our audience pays enough attention to our channel where they say, hey, you know, bring Tim back. It's okay. I've known Tim for many years before I even worked for Red Wolf or was associated with Red Wolf. He's my good friend for many years. And so a long roundabout answer, yes, I do watch your airsoft, you know, your reaction videos, and I do take a lot of bits and pieces out of it, and it does add into my repertoire how I actually present. So a lot of the criticism and a lot of the ideas that you give, I try to work them into my video. So I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I do.
Breakfast Coat in NCY, Breakfast Cook NCY says, hello from the other side. It is time to say
I think you had to sing that one.
Oh my God. Hey, Breakfast. Nice to hear from you as well. Okay, I'm actually happy to know that you actually watch my reaction videos.
I mean, when I have a moment to sit down at the office, like when you tag me and some stuff, and I have a moment to sit down in my chair, I do what I can. You know, a day in the life of what I have to do other than filming is I do actually have to run around quite a lot. I work with Gambit a lot with some marketing stuff. I work with our design team a lot with our marketing and design stuff for our banners and websites and other events coming up in the future. I talk to Novrich a lot. You know, we kind of have to communicate back and forth about some stuff, what he's doing, what I'm doing, you know, for promotions and so on. So, I mean, the moment I get to sit down at my chair, I'm either you know, answering messages, and I do my best to be as active as I possibly can with anybody who texts me, you know, on Facebook. So, you know, yeah, absolutely, I watch it.
Kind of gotta ask, like, what was your favorite of my reaction videos? Because I know I reacted to Jet, to E-Bike, to all of these guys. I know I did a lot of reaction videos. I'm slowly getting back into them, actually.
I really liked the one you did with the RoboCop gun, actually. That one, you know, I literally was like, Mom, grab the camera!
Oh, wow, that was just... Oh, man.
I said that, I was listening with my headphones on, and I said that, I'm like, Mom, grab the camera! Because you have to understand, Gambit literally sits about an arm's distance away from me. And he was like locked in watching something, and he went like this. What are you on about? And I paused the video, I'm like, oh, you don't know.
Oh, man, that happens a lot. It really does. One of the big things, and this is for anyone who wants to do an airsoft reaction video, one of the biggest pain in the butts is copyright music. Like,
yes.
I try my best to not react if it has copyright material in it, but if it's under fair use, then it's under fair use. But at the same time, the music industry, for some reason, they just don't care. It's like, oh, we don't care if it's under fair use. Just screw you. We want your money. It's like, really? It's under fair use. I mean,
yeah.
I have legal right.
Yeah, we've been dealing with a little bit of that too. I mean, the worst part about it is they have these ploys out there that are kind of like, oh, freemusic.com, but the music isn't free. You know, the album's called freemusic.com, and so I had to go back and retroactively and turn off some of the tracks or remove some of the tracks. You know. So that was something I had to do that took about 3 days to go through 122 videos to find that exact track in the video itself. Not a good time.
Now, the best thing I've done for a lot of my videos is video game music, like Battlefield. Depending on which Battlefield you do, like Battlefield 2 music is not that good. Well, I wouldn't say that, but a lot of I haven't been hit since I've used video game music. One of my favorite songs to use is the Doom music, from the actual first level of Doom. I love that track to death, and I use that track whenever I can. Like that is my favorite one to use.
Well, you know, like, yeah, I guess like EA and Activision might be a little bit easier on that, but Ubisoft,
is a pain.
No, they like, man, they are so annoying. You know,
what do you expect? The French.
We had to re-upload that Division video 3 times because first they struck us with, oh, the music you use is copyrighted. Okay, so we fixed it, right? We adjusted tones. We found something that was similar. It really wasn't. And then they sent us another strike. Sent it to YouTube, and YouTube sent us the strike, and then they removed our video completely. YouTube went and removed it. But the thing was, we didn't even use it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. That was under fair use, and I've been struck many times on my reviews. But when I pull out and say, this is educational, this is critiquing, this is all under fair use, they immediately remove that strike or that claim, and it's like, boom, I'm free. I mean, you can do the same thing with your videos. I mean they'll leave you alone.
We did, but then like they got to YouTube, and YouTube removed it. Actually, our Division video. I mean, we were up to 100 and something thousand. It was quite a lot of views, and then YouTube just took it down. You know, and that's why we had to re-upload the current version, which has no music to it.
That's just a pain in the butt for a lot of us in
GG,
the industry.
Ubisoft. GG.
Ugh.
That's one of the reasons why we don't put a lot of music in our current reviews, as much as I would like to. I'll have maybe something soft in the background, maybe some elevator music, you know, kind of spice things up. But like, just to
what you want to do
on the safe side, yeah.
I mean, to basically do something. I mean, here's what you should have done in your, and this is just me critiquing, obviously. H review. you should have put the Battlefield music in there. I mean, heck, you should have put the Bad Company music in there, because that's what I do for a lot of my reviews. If the gun was in a Battlefield game or if it was in Call of Duty, I will take the tracks from that game and I will put it in there and just lower it a bit to where you can just hear it enough where it gives you that feels.
Yeah, Kenny. You know what it is, Kenny. It's Ubisoft. We have these discussions in the office. Kenny's my colleague, actually.
Hello, Kenny. Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
Yeah, so like, we have these discussions at the office all the time. We talk about video games, blah 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 blah. We get so hyped up, and then someone drops a bomb. Oh yeah, and then Ubisoft's coming up with this. And thank you for killing the mood. Nobody want to talk about video games anymore. Thank you, Ubisoft.
Yes, YOLO, Kenny. YOLO. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's lighten up the mood. This one was actually from a best friend of mine, Jacob. He asked, "What'd you guys think of Battlefield 1?"
I haven't played it yet.
I love the campaign. Like, I watched a video game movie by Gamer's Little Playground, and oh my God, the emotions, everything. It was amazing. But it was only 2 hours long.
Oh.
And the whole campaign is 4 hours long.
Well, if it's a good 2 hours, then it's all good then.
Yeah, I mean, they nailed everything about World War I, where it was like the mud, the blood. It's not a glorious war. This war was bad. I mean, but if you do watch the channel The Great War, then all to you. I love that channel to death. World War I was a dark, bloody war that should have never happened. But it happened.
Yeah, you're right. It happened. I mean, we can say that about a lot of all wars, actually, to be honest. But, you know, we're not here talking about that. Again, lightening up the mood, right, Al?
Yeah. What I loved about it was so beautiful. Oh, my God, the graphics. The gun sound effects. Everything was so blended perfectly. But 4 hours for a campaign? Come on, DICE.
I don't know. Like, to be honest, like, one of my games from them is actually, I have it here somewhere. It is the what is it? Medal of Honor series, actually. Warfighter.
Yeah.
Warfighter was, I loved Warfighter. I mean, sometimes I'd be bored when I was still on 360. I just played through the campaign just for fun. I mean, it was a short campaign. It was a good time. I mean, it kind of followed, you know, the whole thing. Oh, nice.
I even have Battlefield 2 for the PC. This is the Game of the Year edition. This is all the DLC for Battlefield 1942.
I'm still playing this.
Original, everything. Like, oh my God, I love it. Like, one of my favorite, like, oh my God, how'd I miss this one?
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of old PC games lying around. I haven't got the original Blood Rain. I have the original Far Cry. I've got Civilization. Galactic Civilization. Oh my God, I'm old school. Oh God. Which, ironically enough, that was a pretty good transition to actually pan over to the next thing was if you guys had to choose an airsoft loadout based on a game you played as a child, what would it be? I'm going to let you go first, Mark, since you're the oldest here.
007 GoldenEye. Who doesn't want to wear a tuxedo, you know, and have that Walther pistol? Come on. Everybody want to be that.
Kenny says, wait, Kenny, what's that? Who's that directed towards? Is that directed towards me or Mark?
Kenny, I'm only playing Destiny right now, but yeah, I have a few other ones. I just have a few other games. Oh, wait. You can't be legit without this.
I hate you. Oh, my God. Oh.
Yes, for you guys in the stream, whoever's watching, whoever's going to be watching this, I am a huge Pokemon nerd. I have bought every single game that has ever come out since the first one I got, which was Blue.
Mark, I got you beat. You talk because Kenny says I got a better game collection. I thank you, Kenny. But why don't you go ahead and expand on your GoldenEye loadout.
Oh, you're gonna have to, you know, take the pistol with the silencer. What is it, the PPQ in the game? And then gotta rock that tuxedo, of course, 100%. And that would be it, actually. Super easy. I like to say I have a tuxedo, but I don't. Nice.
Original VHS and original Pikachu.
Nice.
Yeah, ironically enough, my family's one of those families where it's like we keep. The irony is, my first adult anime was this.
Oh.
Even got the VHS over there. This is the DVD collection. Old dub.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
God,
right,
I love
man.
being
Pokemon for the win. You know it, man.
Yeah. Okay, now for me, OG Wolfenstein 3D.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Mm-hmm.
Luga, MP40, and that's it.
Yes.
That's it. Just that's it right there. Just boom.
Very nice. Very classy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, I got a question in my inbox again. Well, for my email, actually. Yes, I'm looking all over. I'm looking at my email, my Facebook, my Tumblr, and not my Instagram because I still don't know how those things work. God. Anyway, would you ever consider doing a crossover anime with Mark or Red Wolf Airsoft? Yes, I have actually. We have talked about this a couple times, haven't we?
We have talked about this a little bit, yeah.
I gotta say, one of the biggest ones I'm good at is basically criticizing. I am a critic when it comes to it. Like, if your gun has one little tiny thing that pisses me off, I'll go off on you. Like I will. That little thing, just like it could be a Tokyo Marui, and I'm going that route. I am going that far. Marui fans, I'm going there. If that Tokyo Marui has one little defect, I'm going off on you. But thankfully they don't. So I'm probably not gonna find anything wrong with the Tokyo Marui.
This is where I'm not going to comment.
Oh, I can already hear the pitchforks and the torches in the background. It's like, Elzad!
I mean, you know, it's really nice to be highly critical, especially if it's something that you really love. Yeah, Gambit would explode. He would literally just like die of a heart attack. No, like for me, it's kind of like it's good to be highly critical about something you love. For example, I love VFC. That is my brand. But everybody kind of knows VFC had a pretty tainted past when it comes to the GBBR rifles, and serves them right. I mean, I had the OG 2013, late 2012 version of the 416, and that was it's a hunking piece of garbage, and I had to dump so much money into that gun to get it to work properly. And then I also had the Mark 12, which was also pretty shaky to say the least. But, sticking with them and seeing the development as they started to make their system better and whatnot, that was at least something that made me a little bit happier down the road. At the same time, though, after working with Rebel for a little bit and being in the airsoft community for some time, the thing was understanding that if someone were to make a perfect gun, it would be pretty impossible because someone somewhere somehow is not gonna like something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can agree. Also, Thompson, model 2008, baby.
Nice. That's the gas one, right?
Huh?
Is that AEG?
Yeah, AEG, Cybergun. Nice. Ironically enough, you can buy these classics off Amazon, $50.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and what's funny is I've been trying to do research on this thing. I've gotten so many different sources saying, Oh, it was originally designed to copy Tokyo Marui's Thompson. Oh, it was originally designed to this. It's like, okay, please give me a solid answer.
Mhm.
All I know is that this gun was made in 2008 because of Tokyo Marui's Thompson, or so the sources have said. It comes with a 30-round magazine that is actually compatible with today's Thompsons. Sorta. It's the way it's designed is the well right here. It's tight. It's legit, like it's wide. It's not tight like the other ones.
Right.
So when you slide it back in, it wobbles. Man, wobble de wobble de wobble de wobble de. Oh my god, I've got that song stuck in my head again.
Good job. Way to go.
But yes, it is compatible with today's parts, which is kind of nice. I love having old guns that are compatible with modern parts. Super fast, super easy, no problem, and you can see the original 2008 components inside of it.
That's pretty good. I mean, if it's good enough in 2008 and they've kept everything pretty much the same, that says a lot about the manufacturer, no less the gun itself. So, it's pretty good.
Yoink-a-doink! Your phone ran out of battery. I am sorry about that. Also, to everyone in the chat and who's watching the stream, share it with your friends. Show off Mark and Al together on the stream, finally.
What else do we got? What else questions do we have?
Well, we kind of veered off from that question of how we would do the crossover. So,
yeah, I guess
for me personally, I kind of would do it in a way where Mark kind of messed up on something, and it's like Gambit runs in, it's like, oh dear God, what'd you say?
An episode about criticizing Tokyo Marui.
No. Like you mess up on a review, and it's like, oh my God, what'd you just say? And it's like, what? What? I just said it was kind of meh. And it's like, dear God, what have you done? And it's like, awaken the beast. And he's just running, like Gojira style running, like mass hysteria.
I can imagine something more like, what's that? Yeah, like kind of like Attack on Titan, and you have like you have Quake as the Titan,
Yeah, except it's me.
And then we have to go on a quest to bring Tim back,
Yeah.
And then Tim has to go through that typical Japanese anime, anti-hero things like, I walked away from that life. I can't come back, senpai. But senpai Tim, we need you, bro. He said, but now I am in Canada. I am training myself hard. He's under the waterfall, you know what I mean?
With his abs showing.
Eating a ton of poutine, you know what I mean?
But yeah, the best way I could do it would be kind of like a horror special where it's like, Mark kind of sees a book, and it's like a Necronomicon style thing where it's like, or like a gun, like the Necronomicon, where it's like, you can't review that. Review this gun, bring out the evil that it comes with. And you're like, that can't be true. Bunch of superstition.
Hey,
PR and like a weird mirror type smoke screen type thing, which is how we would have to do it because I could not travel to Hong Kong. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. Like financially speaking, I can't do that.
Well, I don't know. Is how next year turns out. I mean, spoiler alert, I'm gonna be at SHOT Show in January.
Weird. But yeah, the best way I can do it is the way a lot of movie critics do it, is they film themselves and they kind of splice in those parts of their criticism, because that's what a crossover review is. It's not only criticizing the movie with the other guy, it's also putting a lot of jokes and a lot of skits into it, which me and Dice did, and dear God, how'd I miss that Canadian? I don't know, because one of those bullets should have hit him. That is kind of a running joke with me and him, is I missed him so many times in that full auto burst of me just spraying around, and I miss him.
Hey, works with me.
But yeah, as for a actual crossover review, that is still being discussed. And as to what gun, that's going to have to be discussed a little further because there are very few guns that I can critique as well. Like, unless Mark is willing to critique the King Arms Thompson with me, that's going to have to be a little while. That's going to have to be a little while longer, guys.
I mean, we still got a lot of time. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so we can always discuss something down the road.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it is. Okay, so do you guys have a
we
question?
can do a Nerf review.
Yes, a Nerf review. Well, that would actually be kind of interesting because people have been trying to ask me to do a Nerf review, and I've been trying, but I can't find the time because, you know, I got to get some combat footage of it, which I don't have any combat footage of the Nerf guns, which I'm going to this Sunday. For those guys who don't know, this Sunday I'm going to Op 31 to play both Airsoft and Nerf. So if you guys want to come out and check it out, just come on out and check it out. Have a little fun. But yeah, in the chat, do you guys have a question? Please give us your burning questions.
Let me qualify his questions. If anybody's gonna ask, where is Tim? You can watch the Red Wolf video where Tim said goodbye. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
All right, since apparently there's nothing going on in chat, I'm gonna go over to my inbox.
Do it.
See here. Hey Al, who is your Valkyrie bitch waifu? Really? You gotta ask that question?
Do you want to get into this?
Yeah, I already have my Valkyrie bitch waifu. It's fucking Roberta from Black Lagoon.
Good choice.
I'm sorry, I like her, okay? She's tough, she's strong, she is deceptive, and she's Hispanic.
You know, like, I kind of like Asuka from Evangelion, but then...
Fuck you!
But then on the other hand, she's 15, and I feel very guilty for saying that.
Get that Evangelion shit out of here. Get that out of here. Just get that fucking shit out of here. We need a true Valkyrie bitch. I'm talking a woman who doesn't care what the fuck she's wearing. She wears her fucking high heels inside her hard suit, and she has guns. Lots and lots of guns. What were we talking about?
Waifus.
Oh yeah, that's right. But that's a Valkyrie bitch I'm talking about. I'm talking one who feasts on the cocks of lesser men.
I don't know. You know, the thing that kind of attracted me to the whole archetype of Asuka is I like that strong exterior, but like she broken. You know what I mean? Like there's some psychology going on there. You know, I wouldn't mind hooking up with a girl that's kind of like, hey, get your butt over here so I can, you know, kick it all over the room. But at the same time, you know, I want something that's kind of like, you know, we talk, she's verbally abusing me, and then I kiss her goodbye and she breaks down. My daddy doesn't love me. You know, like there's that kind of, you know, crazy psycho inside of all of us. And that comes out and you're like, oh my God, really? What? You are crazy.
I'm sorry, I like Roberta better because the girls of Black Lagoon, those Valkyrie bitches. We got Balalaka, we got Chinglish, we got Roberta, we got Revi, and then of course some other bitch we don't give a shit about.
Fair enough. Good point.
I'm sorry. If you try putting Asuka in Black Lagoon against any one of them girls, I'm sorry. Nope. Just nope. Get that Evangelion shit out of here. Even fucking Revi would insult her ass. God, I love Black Lagoon. I actually just started on Roberto's Blood Trials, the actual anime. I read the manga. I'm just now watching the anime to see how it actually, how they actually adapted it, if it was adapted pretty well.
Cool.
Yep. If anyone wants to watch anime for free, please watch Kiss Anime. Check it out.
Kenny. I think I let out a little too much, didn't I? Hey, Kenny, come on. As an Asian man,
You're not gonna get far.
We grew up watching all the anime. It's all good, you know. Or should I qualify
Kenny,
that
don't
as a
worry,
half
I'm a
Asian?
fellow otaku.
Excuse me?
Not worry about the confident. Speaking of which, I actually got a question related to something you may have not seen, or may have. Hey Al, has anyone ever seen your lore videos and or the lore pages?
Oh, this I did not know about.
Okay, so to give you a quick recap here, for those of you who have seen it, don't worry, I'm just going to give a crash course here. Alternate history of what if Y2K did happen, then take Gate, Starship Troopers, and massive satire, throw it in a blender, hit puree, and then pour it all around the world. And yes, it's just, I will give you a link to the lore. I'll add you to the lore group. Don't worry, everything's going to be done there. But basically, in a literal sense, I am with the Otaku Nation, which for the actual anime and manga version, which yes, it's being turned to an anime and manga, which is called The Disillusionment of Humanity. It is known as the United Asian Nations in Asia.
Oh man, that sounds like a terrible place to live.
Now here's the kicker. All of this, all of the UAN, everything is ran by our head counselor and creator and savior of humanity, Hayao Miyazaki!
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm the one who's freaking writing this damn thing.
Well, at least, you know what? At least the roads are going to be clean. You know, the places are going to work out fine, you know.
Yes, that's mainland Asia. That's mainland Asia. That's basically all of Asia combined into one massive faction. Now, as for the United States side of it, which is this basically the Asian states or what have you, they're still coming up with a name for that one. At war, because in the U.S. it's split up into three factions. To the north, we have, well, I'm telling you the airsoft side of it, the actual canon story, manga, what have you, that's still being debated. To the north, which is north of the Golden Gate Bridge, which that's the border between the two nations, coalition, where it is led by the proud President Todd Howard. Ati.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure you're still with us here.
I'm still with
And
you.
then, of course, to the south of the Golden Gate Bridge, we have the Otaku Nation, which is led by Councilor Miyazaki, which the Pain Political Building is, of course, the Funimation HQ in Texas.
I cannot wait to see this. Wherever
Now,
this is,
here's
let
the
it
best
link
part.
me. I cannot wait to see this.
Now, here's the best part. Minus these four states, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, and Kentucky, originally were the new Confederation. I'm from Tennessee. You have no idea how many freaking the South will rise again nut jobs I have down here. So,
Hey man,
well,
my
then again,
family live in Arkansas. I know what you mean.
okay. Now, it was originally the new Confederation, and they lived in peace and harmony in their poor freaking 20th century technological butts with the coalition and the otakus. However, between 2010 and 2011, or 2009 to 2010, it's still being debated on the timelines, a weird power shift was made, and now they are known as the religious states, with a religious monarchy, which the Vatican, which is basically Italy and all of the Middle East, as well as the religious areas of that section of the world, is known as the religious nation. However, the religious states are more fanatical. Think Ku Klux Klan meets Nazis. Out of satire, guys. We're going down that route. That's why I said throwing a massive amount of satire in there. So, in a literal sense, 9/11 never happened, and to kind of try and speed this up, to try and get you as caught up as possible, basically, December 7th, 2012, a bombing happens in the Otaku Nation, and war is declared on the religious states.
I still can't get over the fact that they're called the Otaku Nation.
Well, duh. Hell, every otaku wishes to go to the mainland, which, yes, if you were born after Y2K, which is to the otakus known as the reconstruction of humanity, you basically want to go to the mainland to basically live out your dreams.
Hey, can confirm Osaka is off the hook.
The Boss Gaming, yo! What's that? Sorry, had to do it. He's he's a cool dude. He really is a cool dude. But anyway, in a basic sense, war is declared. It's still going on. In a literal sense, you might want to go to the lore. Don't worry, I'll link you the lore pages so you can go check those out. You can read all those things. You can see everything that's happened so far.
Who's you? I want to know.
Good, because you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And hell, you might actually want to try and create some stories because there is actually war in the mainland because of the religious nation finally jumping in on the war and attacking the Unite. And yes, this is actually, I'm saying this. This is actually canon from my friends over in Europe because England. And for those of you who are English in the chat, you're gonna love this. England is the United Gamer Kingdom, or the UGK, which is led by Lord and High Range Total Biscuit.
Let that just sink in for a moment.
Yeah, just let that sink in. Total Biscuit is your king. Just ruling England. Let that sink in. Which means the Empire is back. I don't think, in actuality, I don't know if he would actually want to bring back the old Empire or what he would actually do, politically speaking, because that would actually be, because they haven't expanded on that one. My friends over in Europe haven't expanded on it yet. The only real explanation I got for how he became the new King of England and how it's becoming Warhammer 40K over there is because they're British.
Because they're British.
That's it. It's because they're English.
You don't need any other explanation because they're British.
That's
it.
Yeah, that's it. Now, as for Europe, in a literal sense, it is known as the, and I swear to God, this is canon. It is known as the European Otaku Union. Not even joking on that. It is the EOU.
The EOU?
Yes, the EOU.
Man, you better link me on this as soon as possible because I need some fun reading.
Oh, you're gonna be watching, you're gonna be reading. Heck, I have actual propaganda recruiting trailers for both the Scout Regiment and the freaking BOS. Yes, Brotherhood of Steel, except it's actually known as the Battle Offensive Soldiers.
Cool.
It's a very long story. It's like I said, if you want to jump in on this, you're welcome to start typing in lore stuff. Like, you're welcome to do that. Outside of that, basically got you up to speed as much as I possibly can.
Thank you.
Here we go. This is second part, because I didn't tell you there was a part 2 to this, but the question continued on saying, so what does RWA and Hong Kong play a part in this world you and your friends made up?
Well, obviously we're the arms supplier. You know, someone's got to be the dirty arms supplier somewhere. You know.
You guys are actually one of 6, and I'm not gonna lie, the most you guys make are rifles and body armor. And when I say body armor, I don't mean no, I mean ding, 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 and power up.
That's about right. Sounds about right.
And as for what Hong Kong is, think Wall Street.
I was just about to say the same thing. We're gonna help you launder all the money.
In a literal sense, mainland Asia, outside of Osaka, outside of Japan itself being like a vacation place as well as basic business, basically Japan is the United Nations of this new mainland Asia, where everyone comes, they discuss problems, everything like that. Kenny, not a Russian Defender armor, think Galactech armor.
Think 40K.
Because that's what... Yeah. Now, yes, I do like 40K Midnight, I've actually started reading into it because I was very intrigued by it. One of my friends told me that's what Britain was. That's basically what they got. While the UJK has the bulky body armor, we otakus have the sleek, slim, effective galactic. Only 400 credits. Get your set today.
Very nice. This is very interesting.
Yes, and yes, the otaku use the credit system.
Of course. What would you guys use?
Tech-wise, the Otaku Nation's 23rd century tech. Which means...
Does that mean 23rd century tech for all aspects of life? Like, you never need to leave the house anymore, right? You literally
no
on the VR and you're done.
No, that's the thing. In a basic sense, 23rd century tech-wise is for like working communications. Miyazaki, when he rebuilt the world around Asia and all this, he made sure that people still had to leave the house. He made it so humanity still lived on. You know, he tried making a peaceful society, and that's what it is. It's legitimately a peaceful society where you are. And legitimately, this is your technology that you have on you if you lived in mainland Asia. Holophone, hologlasses, freaking electric futuristic fucking car from freaking Demolition Man.
All made by Sony.
Sony, Honda, Toyota, yeah, basically like that. And all provided by Japan.
Of course.
Yes. And of course, Mark here, knowing him, he'd probably be having fun playing on the Xbox 83.
Oh, please let them not name it Xbox 83.
To try and avoid copyright, we better. But no, seriously, gaming-wise, it's basically like SAO, where you actually put on a full VR helmet, you lay back, and I love that, Kitty. I love you. I love you, man. I love your comment right there. Need a Honda NXS. Well, Kenny, you can have one, except it's 2,500 credits. You're gonna have the freaking credits for it.
So what's next on the plate after all this?
Okay, so, after going off on that ramble, I am sorry, I did not mean. Okay, so basically,
way out over here.
Let's see here. To Mark, actually, because I got a lot of questions in case I ever got you on the show or on the live stream. To Mark.
Okay.
What is your favorite loadout?
My favorite loadout. Okay, so my favorite loadout is either a cross between the Navy SEAL or the MARSOC Raider. I like the slick, kind of low-profile body armor that the MARSOC guys are using nowadays. But I'm very partial to that AOR 1 and 2, digital camo thing. I really like that. I don't want to sound like, oh yeah, operator, but it fits really well, especially for Hong Kong. We have a lot of, subtropical and tropical locations where we play. So the lighter colors your greens are usually comes up pretty decent. Of course, and the 6094 and the MBAV. Oh my God, the MBAV. Yes, I want it. Yeah, that's my preferable loadout. When I go out and just do my shooting with Gambit, when we go training or we go practice, I usually just throw on the Kydex holster for my M&P and the leg rig, and that's pretty much all I use.
Let's see here. My favorite loadout, and I have two. I have several, but I'm going to choose my top two loadout. My scout loadout is my... I have two guns for this, depending on what environment I'm in. My SIG for woodland fighting, and my Thompson for urban fighting. Now, as for the vest I rock, let me actually go grab that. Actually, it's right over here. Here we are. My damn chair. My Fire Dragon recon vest. I love this thing to death. Really do. I've had this for a long while. I really have. And yes, you are in fact seeing the Scout Regiment patch. Yes. And of course, BDU Woodlands, simple boots, and I don't have a sidearm yet. My sidearm is either going to be the 1911 or the Taurus PT99. Why? Because full auto, that's why.
Yeah. Actually, the CZ duty is pretty good too. The Shadow. Pretty decent. Not my cup of tea, personally. You know, I enjoy the M&P, but, you know, whatever. Get a glop. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, now my second loadout would have to be my actual Elite Guard loadout because, and you're going to love this one, Mark. Or not the Elite Guard, my bad. Let me think here. I have to actually word it in a way to where I'm not going to get, where the chat isn't going to blow up with, no, you got to use this color with it. It's going to have to be the Shinobi Corps Hidden Leaf loadout. Yes, you're thinking Naruto. And yes, in the chat, hold your pitchforks and torches. Just give me a chance here. Give me a chance, okay? It'd have to be a OD green vest, like with the mag pouches and everything. Nice green pants, light black shirt, underwards. Little arm things here, nice hard knuckle gloves. Nice little leg protectors here, nice ankle high boots. And of course, as my primary, I would have to go with the FN 2000.
Okay. Man got peculiar taste. Can't blame you.
Now, I already have a sword. I do. Where is that sword, actually? Aha!
Man.
Yes, Attack on Titan sword.
I mean, I could always go pretty hardcore and like take my little brother's Keyblade to an airsoft game.
I will accept your challenge! Because I've actually gotten kills with this thing. No joke, no joke. I've gotten kills with this sword. And it's always hilarious to see their faces where it's like, Ngaha! And then of course the good old-fashioned stabby, stabby, stabby! Genuinely nuts. Oh my god. But yeah, those are my two loadouts. Let's see here. Questions. La 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 la. Let's see here. Knight says, why the Attack on Titan patch? Because I love Attack on Titan. That is an awesome show. Awesome manga. Let's see here. Back to my inbox then. What would be the most overkill airsoft gun that you would ever want to have minus the BFG? There goes my option.
The most overkill airsoft gun? That's pretty easy.
To have in the industry. To have minus the BFG, they said. So
I would like.
Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. I know Kenny.
I would like the Halo battle rifle.
Oh God, headshots all over the place, like bah, 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 bah.
Oh, I would love to have that gun in the airsoft. It would be so practical. You can make it.
Mark! Another Marky Moo!
Yeah. What's up, Mark?
We have Marky Moos all over the place, but they're not Markiplier. No, they're the imitation Marky Moos. And anyone who's a Markiplier fan in there, go ahead and say his favorite line. And I've watched Markiplier for a long time. I know his favorite line.
Thank God my nephew's on here because it'll be Markiplier.
His favorite line, I love to hear him say is, I am the king of Five Nights at Freddy! Yeah, Five Nights, like, no joke. I have had that question come up a lot of a skit, like a horror special. Like, this was proposed to me because they knew I knew you. They didn't want me. Okay, so here's the scenario. And for anyone who works at Red Wolf Airsoft, You're gonna love this. You basically get a new line of mannequins, and they all look like Quake.
How about they all look like Tim?
Yes! Yes, 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 yes. And of course, it's basically you and Gambit have to stay as the night guards to keep an eye on these mannequins, because for some odd reason you were told to. You're in a room and you're sitting there just flipping through the thing, and it's like, wait, did one of them just move? Gambit just looks at you and is like, hey, yeah, you're crazy, and just goes back to whatever the hell he's doing, and you're just sitting there flipping through the freaking things like, oh my god, they're moving! Just like
You would be
Five
the
Nights
one
at Freddy's
who's
scenario.
late at night.
And of course, Gambit would probably pull the old horror movie of, nope, 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 I have seen this, the Asian dies, nope, fuck this shit, I'm out of here!
Asian guy always dies first.
That was a white guy. Oh wait, it's the black guy. So many horror movie stereotypes. So little time. Let's see here. The best part.
Other Mark.
Kenny? Oh, Mark. You know what? Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. You officially requested do-over. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
No, it is not, because in actuality, I'm going to go ahead and flesh out a little bit of the lore for you. I've actually been wanting to touch on this for a while now because I haven't touched on the European side of the fantasy world of how the war started. And for you, on your end of the world, it's legitimately this. Basically for you, like for the otakus, the war we're fighting is known for the war of humanity. Because the way we see it, this conflict basically is we're literally fighting for humanity's position on this world, for humanity to have a future, basically. Because of the dark times, which were the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, basically all the bullshit before Y2K. Ugh. God, I just remember Clinton. Ugh. For anyone who lived during the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. Fucking
I know what
podcast
you're talking about.
Ugh, God, I hate it. But yeah, basically, that's what we're fighting for. That's legitimate. We're fighting for our future as a species, basically. And then, of course, what? Sounds like you're talking about Trump versus Hillary. Nope, it is not a Trump versus Hillary thing. Believe me, Mark, I will give other Mark here the links to the lore page and the lore videos. That way he can give you the links to them. That way everybody can catch up. Yeah! 90s kids rule! But yeah, actually, the funny thing is that the coalition, the console coalition, the gamers up there, the gamers rock it like it's 1999.
Good time to be alive, man.
Like yeah, man. And of course, they're sitting there arguing over what video game's better and the politics. And no joke, this is what I love about my friend up in, oh my god, up in Michigan. Or not Michigan, good god. Where was he? North Dakota is where he is. Up in North Dakota. He says the politics for gamers are games, because that's how the political parties work up there. The political parties are actually the video game companies. Where it's like, you got the Bethesda party. You got the Activision party. You got all these other parties. And the way they win votes is through games.
Poor Ubisoft. We'll never get elected.
No, they haven't yet. The only guys that have actually gotten elected was Activision and Bethesda. The first actual president of the console coalition was Dark Isles. Yes, the first creators of Fallout. The people who made Fallout. And what's funny is Todd Howard is trying to run for another election. He's sitting there going like, I can assure you guys that this is not the last DLC. We have a secret DLC in development, and if you vote for me, those who voted for me will get early access to the DLC. Over here is, or at least DICE is over here going like, Oh my god, Bandai Namco would have won so easily with Asian pub. I agree. I do agree.
Kenny, that's heresy. You're not supposed to call it Bandai Namco. We're OG, man. It was Bandai, and Namco was its own thing, all right? I still don't like it when I go to Japan and I see Bandai Namco, see that stupid triangle logo. It triggers me, man. I still miss that red square that says Bandai on it, because every time we go and buy our Gundam models, you got to have it, that square logo. And Bandai was its own thing, and Namco was its own thing, and my goodness, those were good times.
DICE. DICE is over here on their podium sitting there going like, we provided you the best online multiplayer experience ever. No bugs at launch. I can assure you, if you elect me, your gaming president, I will give you free games for 1 year.
When you say DICE, I'm thinking David, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. But speaking of which, he should be awake by now. What the hell? You message him. I'm gonna read the comment section. Or not the comment, the chat. Let's see here. But yeah, Denmark, I know how you feel. I really do. I've been there. I was born in 1994. And this is a story I have to tell you guys. I was in my local Walmart one day looking at some anime because they had some Sailor Moon. Yes, I'm a 90s kid. I grew up with Sailor Moon, Speed Racer, a lot of those great animes. Shut up. So I'm looking over here, looking at some anime, and there's this little kid. He's sitting here on the new freaking iPhone, just sitting here freaking texting away. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, are you lost, kid? Is your mother around here? He just looks up at me and looks back at his phone and just does this. I'm like, are you alone? Do you need someone to help you find your mom? He looks back up at me and goes like, shut up, old man. And then looks back down, texting. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I just stand next to the kid quietly, looking at anime. I finally hear, no, and I'm like, oh, thank God, a responsible adult. Here comes this woman in her 20s on an iPad. And I'm like, nope. I'm like, nope, fuck this. Nope, I'm out. Because that's the problem. Oh my God, I hated that.
Man, y'all making me feel old. My gosh.
I'm freaking 22 years old, and I had a little bastard child freaking call me old. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. I have my nephews call me Uncle Mark a while ago, and I was like, wow, man, do I feel old.
Yep.
Anyways, back on topic.
Okay, so here's another question.
I have time for another, maybe 2 more questions. It is getting a little late over here, sadly.
Okay, let's see. Mark from Denmark. Actually, I'm kind of wondering. You want to jump on this? Do you guys want to jump on this stream? I'm kind of waiting to see what they're going to say. But anyway, let me actually look here. In all your years of playing Airsoft, have you ever heard of a heartfelt story involving Airsoft?
You want to go first?
Ironically, I have, and this is involving a Okay, so for those of you who don't know, milsim is basically military simulation, and it's held sometimes on public places like parks, maybe some other lands, things like that. But this one kind of touched me in the feels. Like, it really did, because apparently this was a milsim event that was held off somewhere. Trying to think exactly. And apparently they were sitting there doing Russian versus NATO. And, that's always fun. That is always a fun event to try and go to. I want to go, but I don't got any mid-caps, so I can't go to a milsim game. I can't go. But anyway, so happens. Apparently, a little bit off, like a couple miles, not even away on another part of the land, this family is camping. They have a little, 8-year-old child with them, like a little 8-year-old kid, and they go hiking. And here's what happens. The kid gets separated from his parents. And yes, this is going where you think it's going. The kid wanders on to the milsim event and they're using blank fire weapons. Now, this kid gets scared because he thinks he wandered onto an actual war. He is breaking down crying right now. And one of the players spots him, and he basically says, real world, hold fire, cease fire. And he runs over to this kid, picks him up, and they drive him back to the actual command center where everything, you know where registration area is, basically, right? Like, everyone, like, okay, so they basically take this kid over here. They set him down, they start asking questions. And, you know, they basically get the name, you know, they find out about his parents. So one of the administration goes, contacts the police, let them know, hey, we got this kid over here. Or here's what's actually sad but funny at the same time, because it's one of those ha-ha sad moments. But, so the parents come in, are with the police, and they get this information. While they're waiting on them, the staff entertains the kid. They actually teach him some Russian phrases. They let him shoot some of the blank fire weapons. They let him shoot some airsoft guns. You know, they kind of start teaching him. Now, this is where the heartfelt moment comes in. And I've already got the feels right now. So the parents come in. They rush over. They're hugging the child. They're crying a bit. They are just bawling. And when they're thanking the staff, the mother is kissing the guy who runs it. She is sitting there thanking him so much. And the kid actually looks up at his parents and says, when I get old enough, can I do this? The parents look to the guy. He kneels down and he says, when you get old enough to play airsoft, I'll buy your first airsoft gun.
Wow, that's very sweet.
And to this day, the kid is actually playing airsoft. And hearing that story, just so many feels. So many feels. And it makes me proud to be an airsoft player, to know that happened in our sport. Just something like that. What about you, Mark? You ever hear any stories like that?
Well, you know, to be honest, the airsoft community here in Hong Kong is a really old community, to be honest. A lot of young players haven't, you know, let me rephrase that. There hasn't been an influx of a lot of young players until quite recently, actually. But there is something that I do want to touch on, and kind of along those lines. I remember several years ago, I think about 5-6 years ago, I was at a Milsim game with some kids, some totally random kid, and I was a VP of another group at the time. And so we were running this game, and this kid just kept on tagging along with me. You know what I mean? Just like tagging along, this real young kid, and I didn't want to push him off. He was the only kid there, you know. So I was like, okay, you can run with me. It's all good, you know. I didn't think anything of it. And so sometimes he'd still message me on Facebook, but you know, he's busy with his thing. But to make a very long story short, he still plays, and he's grown up to be a very young, you know, a good, respectable young man. And who is this kid? He is actually one of the kids that got the Red Wolf player patch that Novrich gave him when he was in Hong Kong.
That is nice, man. That's
so
nice.
Like it was very kind of personal for me, because I've really seen him grow up to where he is now, you know, in high school, doing his thing, being a young, you know, good, young, respectable gentleman. And it was very good, you know, in a sense, you know, the community, you know, and the group had a positive impact on a young man like that. You know, it was a very proud moment. And then he got the player patch from Novrich, and that just capped everything off. So it was a very one of those small world situation stories.
Oh man, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, no matter how much BS you hear about in airsoft, when you hear stories about, you know, like the stories we hear about, like for me, hearing that story about a Milsim company helping a small child who was lost find his parents, and now that child's playing in airsoft, you know, or what you told. I mean, stuff like that brings a lot of light into the world that is just, so much full of BS, so much drama.
Yeah. It does make some of the drama a little bit more palatable. I mean, there's drama in every community. I mean, nobody's perfect, you know. And it's just like
console.
I guess as you know, I would say very humbly, as both leaders in the community in our respective manners, you know, it makes dealing with some negativity all the more worthwhile when you see people, you know, genuinely having a good time, you know, and being happy doing what we do.
I agree. That was fun. I love those whistlers. I really do. And yes, I have old school whistler darts, guys. These things, like, I don't know if they still make them, but these are some old school whistler darts. Like, oh my god, these are always fun to shoot off just because of the whistling. Oh, Mark, I had no... Mark from Denmark says, I had a good friend who sadly passed away, and a lot of players went to the funeral to pay our respects. Airsoft players. That major respect, man. I'm sorry for your loss, man. I really am.
That's a heavy story, but yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I love these kinds of questions. I love this kind of question. Oh, because this one digs into my favorite side. If you could, and budget, not an issue, and this is what I love. If you could make your perfect... oh man, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to word this correctly because it's kind of some bad grammar.
Yeah.
But I get it if the guy was rushly writing it. So, in a basic sense, if you could, would you do a video series where you do your best celebrity impersonation playing Airsoft? I've already got one. Kenny! You, Mark, and Gambit out on the field, and all we hear is South Park, where it's like, oh my god, they killed Kenny! You bastards!
If budget is not an issue and money was just, you know, growing on trees, I would go one step further and I would say I want to make a series where we pit celebrities against professional airsofters, and then we run a
oh my god, oh my god, that so reminds me. Oh my god, nobody knows this, but Total Biscuit is subscribed to Red Wolf Airsoft. Not even joking on that, guys. I looked. Total Biscuit is subscribed to Red Wolf Airsoft. Not even joking on that, because yeah, I told Mark about this, and I don't know, like, I never saw your face, but I kind of had a feeling you were losing your shit on the other side.
I was kind of like, no.
Oh, Kenny. Oh, Kenny, I like it. I like it. You guys need to do that. You need to do that now. You need to do that tomorrow. Or, yeah, tomorrow. You need to, like, you guys need to go on the field, need to dress up like South Park characters, and you need to do your best impressions. Just for the lulz.
We'll do that on Friday, because Friday's casual day. It's kind of fun.
Oh.
You know, we already kind of wear casual clothes to work, but Friday's casual day. Friday's wear whatever you want to wear day, you know.
I would not be surprised if a cosplayer showed up.
That's just another day at the office. I mean, when we say we walk around with the plate carriers on and a helmet and our headsets, and I'm slinging an UMP on my side. This is legit. This is just like what we call Tuesday. You know, I'm not joking.
Oh my god, I love this. Al, why were you so critical of Tim in the Revolver review? I think you may have seen the reaction video for that, but I kind of was critical against Tim because I hate it when people say that revolvers have no place in Airsoft, and I made a freaking editorial of that. I'm saying, yes, they do have a place in Airsoft. Oh, but you need to do a BioShock video, like BioShock cosplay and BioShock themed games. We have the Webley, we got the Thompson. I don't think we have the shotgun, but wouldn't hurt to check. We have the guns. Somebody just needs to make a video.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've seen your office. You guys don't give a. I love you, Mark. Oh, Denmark, I love you. Ah.
Like, I would sling a UMP during lunch, or sometimes I sling my AR around my back as I'm eating lunch, and Kenny would walk in, just full plate carrier, sit next to me, look at me like, so. And that's what we call Tuesday.
I got one for you. I got one for you. And you're like, I've been wanting to do this for a while now, but here's something you should do. Like, for a video, just for a funny video, to get, like, to try and get back Red Wolf Airsoft some more subscribers, what you guys should do is you should do a loadout video series, like what Airsoft GI does, except, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Do it for the comedy. Like, do video game loadouts, like the ridiculous ones. Like, do a, oh my god, one of the best ones I ever saw on my suggestion box was kind of like what Level Cap does for his Loadout Monday videos, except actually do that for Airsoft. Like, one of my favorite ones was, I'm trying to think exactly what it was, because it was hilarious as almighty hell. A Doom Guy loadout.
Fanny pack video, yeah. That was funny.
Oh, I saw it. That was hilarious as hell, Kenny. I like you. That was funny. The idea of a Doom Guy, like a Doom Guy loadout. I mean, just think about that. And yes, chat, you may go to town with this one. You may. I give you full permission to go to town with a Doom Guy loadout. Just throw out your suggestions. I could see you, Mark, try and actually replicate that. Just like put on the like Galactic armor, put on the helmet, have a shotgun on your side, have a gun slung across your back, 2 guns on your back, 2 guns in the front.
You know, the thing is, Kenny and I have actually had a discussion about this. Like, you know, you have the Galactic armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would love it if someone were to build something like that, but in samurai style.
You have no right to speak of samurai!
Like, my goodness. If there's someone built like a samurai style armor like that, my God, I would buy it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I kind of would myself. I actually do like the samurai way. Let's think, which ironically enough, someone actually told me to ask you this. Mark, how much fucking gel do you put in your hair?
About a cap.
There you go, guys. That's how much gel he puts in his damn hair to make it look like he's from Jersey Shore.
Actually, it's not. What I do to make it do that is I just put about the tip of my finger, about this much, and I spread it on my hands. I do my hair, and then I take a little bit of water to make sure it holds properly, and that's all I do.
I love you, Mark from Denmark. You are awesome. Yes, Max. Yes, Max, if you're watching it, build the damn armor. Build it.
That is a seriously mean inside joke.
Oh my God, one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite jokes I ever found about Red Wolf was one of my favorite ones. And yes, it's Evangelion. Yes, you may do your Evangelion fanboy fucking thing. Was with you and Tim, actually. Trying to think exactly how it went. One day, Tim and Mark went out to the field, the CO2, but Tim immediately yelled at him, "No, Mark! Get the green gas! Get the green gas, Mark!" But I want the CO. Get the green gas, Mark!
Oh, Timbo. Everybody's favorite.
Oh my God. Poor Max couldn't even go to toilet with his Overwatch. Ah, that's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny. Do you want to do the honor of letting everybody know about our little hashtag? Oh, what is this hashtag? What is this hashtag, Mark?
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Mark, mocking you. Let us know the hashtag.
Poor Max.
Oh God, I can't. Oh Lord, am I gonna have a lot of jokes from this hashtag?
No, it's once you see the hashtag and then everything kind of makes sense, you know.
Oh, good
Everything's kind of like, oh, okay. And every time you see, like, we discuss, or I comment about Max, and if Mark, you know, from Denmark comments as well, then we always have to include this in there.
Oh, shit. Nice, nice. I'm not the dude on webcam. Go nuts, mate. Oh, dude. I need to know. What is this hashtag, Mark?
Hey, I'm not signed into my Google Chrome. You can go ahead and do it. Hey, David joined. Look at this
I'm
guy.
here.
David, about bloody time, mate.
Hey, I had a late night, okay? Give me a break.
This is what happens when you and your wife get a little frisky. Don't
Hey,
get enough
no,
sleep.
it was the late. No, it was the late night gaming.
Poor.
She's off in another town right now. I was the late night gaming.
Oh, so you're all alone.
Unfortunately, but oh well, still got my pooch with me. I gotta go back offline here. I was just checking to make sure you guys are still in the stream. But I just gotta let my dog outside here, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark, you need to stay on a little longer then.
Yeah, I'll stay on a little longer then.
Yeah, sorry there.
All
I'll
right.
be right back.
No worries.
Oh, it's
Do it.
fine. Hashtag poor Max. You're on leave again? Hashtag poor Max. You're on leave early. You're leaving early. Love it. Also, Mark, someone actually asked me to do this. Is it possible to fit this big of a spring inside of an airsoft gun?
Is it?
It would be the result of fitting a big ass spring inside of an airsoft gun. Like
It wouldn't work?
it's on the airsoft gun though.
Well, you could try to fit it in like the Barrett that SOCOM gear made.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That reminds me. You ever hear of a double spring mod?
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically where you put a smaller spring inside of a bigger spring.
Bigger spring, yeah.
Like that.
It's a family-friendly show.
Bullshit! Lubrication, everything works with lube. Yes! Oh my god, Mark from Denmark. You're already becoming my new favorite Marky Moo impersonator.
Mark, you're European. You don't use that stuff.
Yes, that's a joke, actually. That's actually a joke. For anyone who watches Markiplier, anyone else who has the name Mark is immediately known by the community as a Marky Moo impersonator. It's a pretty funny inside joke for Markiplier fans. Yeah. But yes,
I know who he is. Never watched the guy.
hashtag Trey. Oh my god, hashtag everything works with WD-40. I agree with you, Kenny. I agree. Shots fired between the two Marks. What shall happen? Stay tuned for the next episode of DBZ. Oh no, wait, we're not that kind of show. Damn. Although that would be kind of awesome if there's. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. Epiphany. Airsoft Dragon Ball.
Airsoft Dragon Ball? Isn't that just like HPA?
No. Like actually acting over the top. Like over the top. Just go nuts.
Isn't
Like
that just HPA players?
completely different. You're thinking Dragon Ball GT, which is not canon. Not canon.
Hey man, as the resident Asian on camera right now, GT, it was not that good, but people here kind of still accept it. I mean, I don't know about you, but my favorite was the Cell Saga.
Oh my.
Like, I have a lot of friends who are like, no, Frieza's the best. I said, Frieza was pretty good, but my favorite has always been the Cell Saga.
I'm sorry. Frieza might have been good, but in the abridged version, who here has the voice of Alucard?
Who?
Takahata 101. Cell has the voice of Alucard, like no joke.
Oh,
In
really?
the DB, like, yeah, no joke. Cell is basically Alucard in alternate dimension. Like, we made a joke of saying Alucard has so much power that he basically goes to alternate dimensions just to fuck with shit. Like, if you hear Cell and you see how perfect Cell acts, it's basically Alucard. That's legitimately who it is. It's Alucard. It's fucking amazing. Like, even he's sitting there going back and forth with Goku being like having some chemistry right there.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, who here has seen episode 55? Who here has seen episode 55? If so, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm looking at the chat right now on my big plasma screen TV. And yes, you should feel sorry for yourself, Mark. I don't know if you have a plasma screen or not.
I don't. Plasma is kind of old, bro.
Mine's an Emerson.
I have a Samsung in front of me. That's my that's the gaming display that I play on. Then I'm on my laptop right now. I have an AOC that I lent to a friend.
Let's see here. Okay, so another question. Screw it, guys. How do I jump in on this for a couple of minutes?
Oh,
hell yeah! Mark, invite the son of a bitch! Dutchman. Or is that Denmark?
He's Danish, like the dessert.
Dutch or Dutch to me. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I know the different things. It's just I'm having Austin Power flashbacks thinking about that freaking scene. But yes, Mark, get this guy on. I want him on.
Okay. Let me shoot him a message.
Oh, Dagato! And yes, I heard that from Mafia 3. Mafia 3 was awesome. The story, the setting, oh my god, the game was awesome. I'm a historical buff. Just Kenny, you want on
now? Okay. I'll send
man?
you the invite too, Kenny.
Oh my god, this is turning into an awesome 805 subscriber stream. Both my cats are in here. Both my cats are in here now. They know something's going down. It's like, okay, let me show you guys. Like, okay. Okay, there's Fluffball. Right there. Right there. Right there. There's Fluffball. And then there's Isis. Just sitting there curled up with it. She's staring at you, Mark. And no, she's not. Like, no joke. My cat is scary. Like, I've had mornings where I wake up and she's just sitting there on my chest just staring at me. It's like...
Alright, I'm going to send Kenny an invite.
Kitty. Someone who owns a cat. Who here has had that? Isis. God, what is with you guys? We're talking about the Egyptian goddess. Oh my god. Mark, I swear, I'm gonna... Don't make me get my gun. I'm gonna get my gun. If you even say one word, I'm gonna get the gun.
What did I say? I didn't say anything. Just the typing. Just the typing.
Yeah, you keep typing. Oh my god. You're a YouTube beginner. It goes to Google Hangouts. Just go to Google Hangouts. It's automatically given to you when you sign up for YouTube. Pretty awesome, actually. Also, for anyone who wants to see my kitties, I'm gonna go ahead and get my kitties. That way you got something cute to stare at. Isis, come here. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. This is my little kid. This is Isis. She's so adorable. Yes. Yes. You see, Isis, you're being stared at by people. People are watching you. Yes, you're so adorable, yes. Okay, you go that way. You go lay down with the bullets again. No joke, this cat here, she likes to lay on my guns. She'll lay on my guns for hours on end, and she will sleep on them. I love my cat to death. but I hate it when I have to grab guns and she's right on top of them.
Oh, Kenny's coming in. Incoming, Kenny.
Come here, cat. Come here. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Yes, baby, baby. Come on. I know you're a baby. I know you're the baby.
Oh,
This
so
is
fluffy.
He's the baby. He's the baby of the bunch. He likes to be held like a baby. Like, hello. I got little paws on the clods. Like, oh. Yes, you're the baby. Go ahead. Okay, go lay back up on the window.
Fluffy.
Go lay up on the window again. What the hell? When the hell did he get in? When the hell did you get in, Kenny? You put a freaking bell around you.
There we go.
Hey,
Now I'm
Mark,
back.
I need you to send me your Gmail address to the Facebook thing I just sent you.
Dice,
I'm
we
back.
got incoming. Dice, we got Kenny.
Kenny,
We
why
got
does that
Kenny.
name sound vaguely familiar?
Because, oh my god, they killed Kenny!
Oh, hello.
Kenny,
Yeah.
can't hear you, bro.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yes, we can, you little bastard. Oh no, wait,
Right,
that's
I'm
quick.
back.
Kenny
Kenny,
does
can we
all
hear
of our
you?
Russian stuff at the office.
Russian stuff?
Yeah, he does all of our Russian stuff.
Let me see. I think I've got a helmet here.
Blur.
You mean this?
Yeah, your welding helmet.
Oh, so
I
you're one of
mean-
your Russian guys over there.
You mean like this one?
Yeah, I
Oh
don't.
my god,
yeah,
I
thank you.
want to say something about Bioshock now. Just from that helmet, I want to say something Bioshocky.
Say it.
I kind of want that helmet. Would you kindly?
Ah!
Haha, gotcha, Al.
Damn it! You look like a bloody splicer!
Ah, too much crap in my room.
Give me
Dude,
that helmet.
You don't know the half yet for me.
Give me the helmet, La. Yay, you're learning.
Adding the
Kenny,
la
I
to
was-
every
Yeah,
sentence.
man. I was playing Destiny with David, and I said, look, the first step in becoming a Chinese guy is, or playing with a bunch of Chinese guys, is you need to add la at the end of every sentence, and then it automatically sounds legit.
It actually makes a lot of sense too. I started doing that a lot when I was gaming out with Mark.
And the thing is, like, you get David and Rob and I in the same group, and the next thing you know, we're like, blah 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 over there, la. What is this, la? Shoot him, la. Where's the Galahorn, la?
Got to get the galahorn, nah.
Yeah, get the Galahorn.
Yeah, me and Rob managed to two-man the Nightfall the other night.
Nice.
What's up with Darth
Happening.
Vader over there?
Darth Vader got a cowboy hat on.
What the fucking a cookie there? Okay, I'm guessing that's your Halloween costume.
No, it's not!
Or he's holding a statue for the camera.
It's gonna take him away now.
Okay, now he's kidnapping Darth Vader.
Right.
Okay.
That's when I take
Oh,
out
what?
my glob and shoot the hell out of him.
I'm back.
Star Spangled Block.
Darth Vader will
Yeah,
be
not bad,
fine.
not
He's
bad.
got force.
Yeah, Force ain't nothing. What are you guys staring at?
Nothing.
What do you think?
We're staring at the creature on your head.
Yeah,
That's
how many did you have to kill to make that thing?
Yeah.
Top hat is proper, thank you.
It would help to be an Englishman.
A total bullet coming.
Oh, you mean becoming Quake?
No, he's becoming him.
Lost into this.
Hi guys, this is Tim from Red Wolf TV.
Oh my
Team
God!
from-
No, don't. No, you did, you Protestant bastard.
And if you want the ultimate English, go Arclight.
No, if you want the ultimate English, you gotta wait till Quake actually speaks. Actually, no, y'all have seen Quake speak before.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Hey, the
Hey,
other
guys.
Mark's here.
the other Mark.
This
What's
is
up,
very
bro?
confusing.
How exciting.
There's Denmark is here. Hello.
Hold on a second. I think I have 2 streams going on. This is very confusing, guys.
Mute the stream, bro.
There we go. Yeah, I did it. There we go. Having
Hello,
15 different
welcome.
emails is very confusing.
Yeah, that would be very confusing.
How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
How you doing? Oh, I
How's
see
things
you're back in the shed.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I enjoy it. I need to clean it up a little bit, but I'm
Nice.
on spider watch at the moment. So
Very good.
yeah,
I'm
2 days
just
ago I
gonna
found
spider
this.
watch?
This
You've never been to
giant-
Australia.
I'm still gonna talk. Keep talking. I can still hear you.
Okay.
This is my room. That is
Okay,
my
okay.
stair.
First off, let's go ahead and welcome everyone. Welcoming Kenny Mock from Denmark.
Hello.
And then, of course, to everyone out there, if you want to share this stream with your friends, family, and or lovers, go ahead and do it now. Pew, pew.
It's on my Facebook already.
I'm gonna see what Greg Wong's up to and see if I can get him in here.
Fuck yeah, man. Get that son of a bitch in here. I want to meet him. And just so you know, this is 18 plus. Might as well go ahead and get that out of the way. And again, I guess with me being me, nobody. I thought everybody automatically knew it was 18 plus. Pew, 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 pew.
I think this is the first multi-people with stream thing I've ever been in. So
Yeah, me
watching
too.
the screen like flip between 20 people is quite fun.
Well, you can go ahead and share the link too, bro.
Yeah, why not? Hold on.
And yes, for those of you who finally realized, I have many hats.
He's like one of those dudes from Team Fortress 2. He's a hat. Mine.
No dice. The way it's done is mine. You gotta do it right.
There's 2 different versions. What you just did was the Dragon Ball Z abridged. I was doing the one from the
proper
pigeon.
version.
Not the
I've
pigeon,
put on
the
my
seals.
hat. And another hat top of it.
I'm putting it on you, Kenny.
Go.
And I found my other beret, so I could put it on my hat as well. Okay, let's do this right. Yes. Yep. Soviet powers.
What is it? Goodness.
Yep. I've got
Yes,
3
very
hats on me
good,
right
very
now.
Good, guys. Yes. Very good. What?
Headphones on
Do headsets
headphones.
Do headsets count?
I think they do.
All
But of
I
course,
have is I have potatoes and onions. Hold on a second.
yeah.
I got potatoes here. Anyway.
Hey, Mark, did you finish building that greenhouse?
No. No, I didn't.
Welcome to the wacky fun adventures of an 18 plus panel.
I swear to God, that greenhouse is never gonna happen again. That was a one-time thing. What else do we have in here?
Okay, cat bugs, thank you.
In Hong Kong, get your butt back in here. What?
Me is
My
back.
pants?
Mark, did you have a
I'm
cat on
glad
your
that you
bed?
have pants on you.
What?
Mark,
I'm
did you
glad
have a
that you
cat
have
on your bed?
A cat? No.
Was that a cat? Yeah, I'm fairly sure I saw a cat one time.
No, I just
You
moved
saw
cat bug out of the way.
nothing. You saw nothing, Denmark.
I gotta move away from you. Right? Hold on. It's kind of pissing me off. Yeah,
I'm
go to the guard. Hold on.
So, just to let you guys know, so Mark from Denmark, he actually owns one of the largest airsoft fields in Denmark itself. So if you can go check out his website at airsoftdenmark.com.
Actually, I pulled out of that project.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a new thing that happened a week ago, I think.
Yeah, I saw the
Nice.
notice.
Hmm.
Nice. By the way, gotta ask, what do you think of my eyes?
I think my
It looks
connection.
like
died.
one of those old Lego.
Bionicles.
Bionicles.
Yeah, Bionicles. Yeah.
Ironically enough, that's where I got this from. I got this in Legoland as well as this one from Legoland. If somebody can make these into airsoft mask, I will be happy.
That would be
I'll be
pretty cool.
very, very happy.
You should contact Lego because that shit's dangerous, mate.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought they were Danish, mate. Nah. What the hell's Greg?
All we really do over here is like butter and Lego.
Yeah, pretty much main hobbies for me is gaming, airsoft, and Magic the Gathering. I actually have behind me a huge cabinet that's literally crammed full of Magic the Gathering cards.
Can I include doujinshi reading as a hobby?
I don't know what's funnier, what you said or all of us getting it.
They're both they're not mutually exclusive.
Okay, well, okay, so my hobbies are, but not excluded to, reading manga, doujinshi, doujin, model building, Lego building, gun collecting, reading, and my favorite, blowing shit up.
Hi, Aaron. What's up, man?
Oh shit! I forgot to keep an eye on the stream, on the chat. Fuck.
How do you guys do that? This Google thing is so confusing.
I just
Yeah, I've only got one screen working. So I'm looking at the bigger one, and the other one's doing nothing right now.
I just push
Okay,
a button
so
and it works.
yeah. Okay, so my inbox has just blown up actually, because popping up. So yeah, okay, so this one goes. Okay, so they're asking me to repeat my question early on the stream. What is your favorite Valkyrie bitch waifu?
I
Go
don't
back
even know
to
what
this
that
topic. Where it all goes crazy.
Hey, look, I already answered mine.
Yeah. Me
As
and Mark
inappropriate as it
have already
is.
answered it. Me and Mark have already answered it, so we don't have to answer it. But you three bastards haven't, so you buggers gotta go and answer it.
Wait a minute,
Oh,
Valkyrie
Aaron,
bitch?
hey, what's up, man?
Yes, Valkyrie bitch, as in a woman who doesn't give a shit. Badass.
Sorry, I can't hear your definition.
Okay,
I lost.
a Valkyrie bitch is basically the girls from Black Lagoon, like Belaka, like Roberta, Revi, Chinglish. Don't know the woman's name. All we know is we know her as Chinglish. Basically, badass bitches who don't give a shit, and
They
like
have to
lots
be
and lots of
badass.
guns.
Yes, we're back into this conversation.
Right.
2 words. Police
Okay,
girl.
so Dice, you go first since you're the farthest one from me.
2 words. Police girl.
Yeah.
Because bitches love cannons.
One question.
Well-
What was the question again?
Okay, so who would be your Valkyrie bitch waifu?
To put it in simpler terms, who's your favorite waifu who's also a badass?
So, anime girl.
Anime.
What badass?
That look on your face.
It's okay if you don't watch anime.
I have no idea. Big titties. I think that counts. I don't
Sounds
know.
like
I
Dead
don't
or
really
Alive
watch
right
a lot of
there.
anime, to be honest.
Yes, it does. Oh god, that brings back memories. Xbox.
You guys said something about 18 plus. So I'm gonna roll with that for a second.
Yep. We're gonna. It's 18. It's 18. It's 18. It's 18 plus stream.
Good.
And someone
Good.
just asked me over Facebook, what the fuck was that sound? That sounds what happens when you start getting tongue twisted so much that you have to go ahead and get rid of the tongue twisting. Yes, I know it makes me sound like I'm possessed by the devil. So what?
Or, just not be Airsoft Al?
Oh, you're funny, Canada. You're funny, Canada. You're funny.
Hey, Dundee there.
Let's see here.
You miss. Woo!
Kenny, you gotta tell me what's the story about that hat, because that looks fucking awesome.
Oh, it's
what
just a beret when I got it when I was in Germany, actually. It
Nice.
was at a museum by the border, by Point Charlie. I think it's a shop, not a museum. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, that means it must be made in China then, bro. If you got it from Checkpoint
Let
Charlie.
me see. Well,
Like a 90% chance of it making
it's got German all over it.
I would certainly hope so.
So I'm rather confused.
Okay. One of my friends messaged me asking me, what is the most suggestive sound you've heard on the field, but it wasn't really that.
The most suggestive sound I've heard on the field? Well, I made the sound. I'll be very honest. I was in the middle of a firefight, and this is a real story. I was in the middle of a firefight. I got down. I was reloading my GBBR, and then my phone goes off. So I pick up my phone. Hello?
Why do you have
Or
your
in Chinese
ringtone when you're on the
right?
field?
Yeah, I was at Armed Forces, Kenny, at the big fish pond map behind one of the cars. So I was like, hello?
Everyone would look at you.
And my teammates looked at me like, what are you doing? I said, I got this, bro. Don't worry. It's my girlfriend at the time. I'm like, hello? Yeah? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a game, babe. Okay. And then
I'm
so
being
this guy
shot at right now, babe.
He shot me. I'm like, ah!
I got a call from a client once during a match, asking about an invoice to send to them. I was a bit awkward when I suddenly yelled, "Shut the fuck up! Why are you shooting at me for? I'm on your team." The thing is, when I go shooting, I always have my phone on me. I never leave it at the table, so people can call me anytime. I'm always gonna pick it up. I mean, why not?
Well, that's because you are the boss man. That's why
I'm the boss. I'm the boss man. That's true. That's very true.
So, this one's from me, and this is only in my area that I can think of. I was in a match one day, and I saw this one dude hunched over. Now, I'm seeing this. Like, that's all I'm seeing. Sitting there going to town, and I'm sitting here thinking, what the fuck? I walk up to him.
He must be
and I'm
using
like,
his WD-40.
Now,
You gotta shake it before you use it.
Sounds my entire sex life just summed up in a few seconds there.
okay, so, God damn you guys. Okay, so I go up to him and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he just looks up at me and he's like, what? And just BBs. Like, no joke. BBs. Fucking sprayed in my face. And I'm like,
Reminds me of the Skittles advertisement on the TV
like,
before.
apparently.
We have a question for Denmark, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, Denmark Mark.
Yes.
I love questions. That's
So
always
let me read it for you.
okay.
So can Mark tell me what the next thing that will come up on Airsoft Denmark? So what's next for you?
What's next for me?
Getting married?
I'm not getting married this far. That's Aaron's department. He just got married, so congrats to that, mate. What's coming up next? Huh. Well, I recently moved back to the UK, so I'm definitely gonna do some stuff related to the UK airsoft community over here. Cause
Installation.
yeah, not to me though. He got married. He's the lucky bastard. I'm not. Well, We have an airsoft field here in Abingdon where I live. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Supposed to go there this Sunday, but it rained like hell.
Hey, it's the UK. What do you think?
Exactly. Yeah. Bring an umbrella. Yeah.
You
It
gotta
turned out
bring
that
an
people
umbrella
actually
and wear wellies, according to.
Yes, yes.
Oh, what you mean? It's raining. Just grab a pint and just let it go with it. Kind of stuff. They do it well.
Okay. Now, here's where I get to have fun. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish what I was saying beforehand. What had happened was he was trying to load up one of those claymores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for one reason, except he had this weird contraption of BBs. Like, this is the best way I can describe it, where there's this big reservoir of BBs here. You pull up this thing, BBs go in, and you shove it down. Like fast as you can. And apparently what had happened was when I came over, startled him, the claymore set off. Now this is where it gets hilarious. Is he just looks at me and goes like, I didn't mean to blow my load early.
Here's the thing about claymores. I think I'm the only person in Denmark who actually got hit by one of those, and I'm a strong believer that those should be banished, like for good. It's fucking embarrassing to like raise your hand and say hit and say what you got hit from. Oh, nothing. I just walked into a claymore. No
I got
worries.
hit by a claymore.
Yeah, and you can just see the guy say, "Did I get you?" Yeah, and then his whole day was just made because of that.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I'm done. Take off the plate carrier, take off the helmet. I'm done.
Exactly.
I'm done.
Completely done. Completely done. I actually did that. It's like, well, fuck it. I mean, I
You've
just
ticked off his bucket list.
I couldn't really get out to that point.
Just like a whole lot of nope.
Exactly. Yeah.
Guys, this may be the weirdest story I have been sent. And that's saying a lot for me.
Yeah,
It
that
must
is
be
saying
weird.
a lot for you. It must be weird.
Okay, so
I mean, come on, this is Airsoft Owl, you know.
hey guys, I was playing at a field one day and there was this girl. She had a bag that was called her magical murder bag. Okay, that's
weird.
fair enough. So
Isn't that just any girl's purse?
no, like the way he's describing it, I'm thinking it might be an actual little bag, and she just writes
Basically, the
on it
bag of
magical
holding.
murder bag. Yes. Now apparently he was running around playing, getting some kills, and then he feels something hit his neck. He says, hit. Apparently, he got hit by a dildo.
I would have guessed tampon.
I saw that coming.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, if the girl is carrying her magical whatever murder bag, yeah, I'm not surprised. It does like, how big was it? What was the girth like? Like 4?
Of course, more. Yeah.
Oh.
So that if someone runs at me with the pennant, like okay, I have this rule, like a personal rule of mine, and yes, this is from Saints Row. So if anyone's ever played Saints Row, good on you. That's a good
big ass dildo in purple.
If someone runs at me with the penetrator, I'm gonna yell nope and then run the other way. I am not getting hit with a penetrator. I'm sorry. I'm not getting hit by a giant fucking dildo. I'm sorry. No.
Big
We have a couple
purple.
of guys in Denmark who taps people out with those rubber chickens. That shit's hilarious. Yeah.
Like,
Squeeze.
Yeah, exactly one of those. So you see a guy run up the hill.
Squeeze. Let go.
And you
oh,
can
you
see
take
that-
like a whole big armload of them, squeeze them, and it sounds like hundreds of people dying all at once.
Oh my
Walk up, someone's like
rubber chicken.
hiding there with a sniper rifle. You grab the rubber chicken right next to his ear, and you go, oh.
And then you teabag him.
How you hit, bro?
Oh my god, yes. Okay. This one comes to all four of us, or is it four? What does technically be? No, it's all five of us. Okay, I'm sorry, I miscounted.
It's
What
okay,
would
you're not
be-
Asian.
Ew. Okay. what would be our weird melee weapon? Obviously, Mark's would be a dildo, so we already got that out of the way.
Favorite melee weapon?
But yeah, a weird melee weapon. Me, it'd have to be the chicken hammer. And
Chicken
yes,
hammer?
it exists. There's a guy who makes a war hammer, and on the end of it, it's a chicken head. like a rubber chicken.
What about that American dude? Where is it? The Bob's the Axeman?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's not
that's
weird.
pretty
That's
weird.
a Nerf weapon. That's not weird enough. That my weapon, my choice is weird enough. It's a chicken hammer. Every time you hit someone, it goes. Black!
It's not weird enough.
I would
I
go
would use this.
That shit is pretty weird.
Well, this thing is for massaging.
I love you,
so you
Kenny.
say, so
Oh
you
my
say.
god, you come with the best stuff. What about you, Dice?
Huh? No. Favorite melee weapon to use in airsoft?
Hey,
I'll go to Brand's axe.
Bob's axe.
And if that's not good enough, use two.
Oh shit!
I actually dual-wielded Nerf axes on a field, and it was an effective tactic.
Alright, so I'm gonna go inside because it's like freezing cold out.
It's like, I'm gonna get you!
Oh my god, I love it. Okay, Mark, and not Mark from Denmark. I'm talking Marky Moog. Mark. Mark, what would you use
What would I use? That's a good question.
as a weird melee weapon?
As a weird melee weapon, there's these deep fried pieces of bread that we dip in our kanji here in Hong Kong called the yao zha guai. I would take that and slap people across the face with it.
It's pretty much slapping them with a dildo.
Like a dildo. Yep.
It's the same effect right there.
Think like long piece of bread.
Especially when it's a
right?
bit soft.
Yeah, and it's
Coffee.
but then the thing is, it's so oily. The moment you smack someone, it's gonna leave a mark.
Just the thought of it made me cringe. It's like,
It's like a
slap
wet
on my
towel.
face! It's on my face!
Okay,
Gotta go back
Denmark
to-
Mark. Denmark Mark, what would be
That's messed up.
what the fuck was that?
That's gonna be my new ringtone as soon as I get it done.
Okay then. Denmark Mark, what would be
What?
Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm doing a live stream right now. So.
What would be your weird melee weapon?
What my weird melee weapon would be?
Or rubber chicken.
Yeah, I would go with the rubber chicken. I've seen it in action. I've seen it work. So, I think I'm gonna get one. And they're not like I think I can get one from Tesco.
And then you just sneak it behind somebody.
I would beat the shit out of my opponent with a rubber chicken just to be able to do it and hopefully get it on camera.
You should get a quiz
Motor!
of a number of rubber chickens in it.
Okay.
Or just
As
hide,
always,
buy a
guys,
bunch of them and just hide them in specific spots so people
share
can
the
like
live stream,
step on it.
guys. Spread the love. Show the insanity that is the Airsoft Hour Livestream Wednesdays.
Hey, can I do a quick plug real quick?
Yes, you may do
so-
a shameless plug, you fucking sellout.
Shameless plug. So Robo Murray just did a review video for the AKM, the GHK AKM GBBR. If y'all want to go check that out, feel free to go head over to his YouTube channel.
If you can get Robo
Speaking
Murray
of-
on here, I will.
Oh,
I'm
that'd
sorry,
be
I'm sorry, I'm
awesome.
sorry. Dice, you go ahead.
That'd be
That'd
so
be awesome to get
awesome.
Robo on here. Speaking of
Oh
Robo
my
Murray,
god, the crazy shit you said.
Robo Murray also has a t-shirt store. I'm wearing one of his right now.
Very nice.
Oh, he's got the Guyana Tactics uniform on.
Nice.
Oh, he's already wearing it.
It's in the chat.
Yep.
Okay,
Perfect.
here's one for us, and this one we'll have fun with. This is what I love about some of these questions. I love this day. I love it. This day is already good for me. Okay, so guys, if you could do innuendos on the field, like nonstop, in the most creative ways possible, what would be your most creative way to do an innuendo with what gun?
Can I go first?
Yes.
Go for it. I'm still
I
thinking.
have very bad experiences with keeping my gun in the window. The first and last time I did that, the police showed up. So
I would say if I go next, the innuendo that I would constantly use nonstop is I would take the GHK Sire AUG with me to every single game, and I'd be like, "Wait, guys, I gotta reload. Let me put it in the butt."
Oh my god. Oh, laughter is the best medicine. Dice, you're next.
So me, of course, I would have a suppressor on my gun, but I would have it hot pink. Time to go into penetrator mode.
it's definitely 18 plus. That's
Studied for her pleasure.
Welcome to the 18 plus panel, motherfuckers. Oh wait, it's not a panel, it's a video, it's a live stream. Okay, Kenny, Asian bastard, you're next.
Well, I'm gonna do the one that Mark, do you remember the host that I showed you? The one that you have to adjust it before you pull it out?
Yes.
the holster? Yes.
Yeah, the one that's in John Wick 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do like, I gotta pull it out, but I gotta adjust it first. Wait, put my hand down into my pants. And then pull out the glove.
Can you get like a crotch holder, like for your pistol?
Yeah.
'Cause
Actually,
I would love to have one of those. That'd be
so
awesome.
lately, Kenny and I have been trying out some appendix carry holsters around the office. And so I have to stand up for this. So literally, this is what we're doing next to each other all day. Yeah. That was pretty good.
Okay, I got one, and you guys are probably gonna love it. You guys are probably gonna use it.
I have it
would
right
have-
next to me.
I would
This.
not have one, but two pistols on me. One near.
That's nothing. I've got three.
near yeah, like have a backup one right here, and if I'm sitting
Back
here
up for my
and I need
backup.
someone to cover me, I'd be like, yeah, I'd be like, quick,
You have a pump.
grab my gun. Just in
Can
that
I
voice.
like show you that on the video stream?
No
Yes.
pumpkins for you, but you can also let the
You guys need to see this.
instantly add so much more hotness to this live
My
stream.
girlfriend made a Halloween pumpkin thing.
Oh,
Oh,
pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good selfie of me actually. So I kind of like it.
Yeah, she
But
got
yeah.
the teeth right.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah.
also, I have had my email box blown up. Where the hell's Greg?
Yeah, Greg said he might join us.
You better hurry the hell up.
I also sent an invite out to Robo Murray as well. Still waiting on a response from him.
Okay, here we go. Question for Mark.
Which one?
Not
Which
the Mark
one?
from Denmark. Mark
Which
from Hong Kong.
Okay, me.
Okay, Mark, here we go. If you could, what voice would you use on the field? Like, what character voice would you have on the field, and what loadout from what anime would you have with that character voice?
Oh, it has to be an anime? Oh, okay.
Okay, how about a character period, like any kind of character from a TV series, movie,
Yeah, I'm
anime?
not talking about like anime, like I might
Okay.
go ahead and explain.
Well,
Like,
if I
I
could,
was
if
gonna
I
say
could choose-
Claptrap, but then it's an anime.
No, if I could choose any voice to use on the airsoft field, I would choose Quake's voice.
oh!
I would totally choose his voice because no one would ever expect it, right? And then the loadout I would use would probably be like 70s UK, Falkland Wars, era, you know.
58 repping.
Yeah, exactly. You know, with that voice, people would be like, seriously?
Yeah, with a G3.
Chicken wings?
They need to make a good G3 again.
Okay, for me and Dice, you can agree with this. I'd have to go with Alucard. And an Alucard loadout of his 2 awesome pistols.
So now I'm
Like, you
trying to
weren't
think
expecting
of
that voice?
what I would do.
I just feel like the old man here because I have no idea what anime.
Old by an old man by a little brat on a fucking iPhone. I should be the one who feels old right now.
You guys are talking about anime. I mean, all I do is tax returns. And that sucks.
Okay, your first
Yeah.
anime you need to watch. You need to watch Black Lagoon. No ands, ifs, or buts. You need to watch Black Lagoon, English dub. You will laugh your ass off.
Sure, that's
I
not
was so
hentai?
scared you were gonna say something like Queen's Blade or something like that. It was like, wow.
Oh
That's
God!
gonna open a whole new world for him.
No, you're not introducing
no.
him to Eat Sheet. You will not
I'm
introduce him to hentai yet. So
Dude,
do
man.
it
Worry, though.
Hashtag best
for this
genre.
one.
If anybody tells you to watch Boku no Pico, run the other way.
No! Run! 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 Run!
I made the mistake of taking a dare for that one. Never again.
No. No.
The one for me, Dave, the one for me that kind of made me like just wash my eyes and not watch anime for a while was Kiss Sis, because I didn't know how bad it actually was until I watched like the first 5 minutes of it. I'm like, what am I watching? This is all levels of wrong.
Bible Black.
Oh,
So, you know-
shit.
Bible Black,
No.
yeah, sure. You want to have an absolute mindfuck? Watch Bible Black in dub.
I did!
I think it's safe to say, other than Mark, you know, Denmark Mark, I think all of us here have watched it in dub.
Maybe.
I feel left out on so many levels.
No worries, bro. We'll email you the link.
Don't worry, you can still catch up.
Not sending any links to Bible Black or Boku no Pico. We must keep him pure.
There is no purity.
Believe me, Mark.
Bro, you know, when you're young, like when you're like 17 and you're starting to discover all these things, and then you feel like exploring, you know, the dark underworld of anime, and then you start clicking on random links, and then you're scarred for life.
Yeah, then you're
like,
correct.
like all that tentacle stuff. I mean,
I mean, no, tentacle stuff is like
Oh, trust me.
really
That is
Yeah.
soft.
tame.
Tentacle
It's
stuff
soft
is like
compared to
vanilla
Bible
compared to
Black.
what's out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gentlemen, do you mind if I have a cigarette on camera? Is that okay with you guys?
That's
Dude,
fine.
it's 18 plus
It's an 18
panel.
plus stream.
Do
Who
whatever the
cares?
fuck you want.
Would this
Except taking
ruin
off
my
your pants.
reputation forever?
Not like
It is an 18
you
plus
can
stream.
not
Hey, Mark,
18 plus stream,
Yo.
but keep your pants on.
check out this variant to the gas blowout Masada.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Notice something different?
Nice.
Yeah, you changed that. Oh, you got the shorter barrel. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this is. I didn't change it. It came like this.
Oh, the came the short one.
This is actually.
Nice.
This is limited. This is a limited edition one from PTS Steel Shop.
Oh, you got.
Oh dear. Oh dear. We got one of those questions.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
I'm
I'm
kind
gonna
of
try.
afraid what it is.
If you could scar your children, but at the same time tell them to shut the hell up while it's late at night, what would you do?
you would watch your parents have sex. That's it.
No.
You don't need more than that. You're scarred for life completely.
Oh hell
First-
no!
I'm gonna go first here.
You really jumped in on that one, bro. Like that was
Mind break.
unnaturally
No.
fast. Are you like reflecting on something here? Are you projecting?
Nah. I don't really want to talk about it.
Okay. This one, a lot of you are probably going to see coming from me, but this is what I would do. I'd have leopard speedos, porn stash, porn star haircut, little light, like, freaking kimono thing. I'd walk in on them and go like, you kids shut the hell up! Me and your mother are trying something new. and just walk
Honestly,
back.
that sounds like my old.
When you said porn stash, all I could imagine was Tim. So
Yeah, I was thinking,
That's
isn't
the
that
first thing that
Tim?
comes to mind too.
Straight up.
Oh
He's got the
God!
little porn stash.
you said porn
Okay.
stash.
That's the first thing I thought.
The image that came out was Tim
GG.
in a mankini coming to your face and saying,
He's
"Shut
got
up."
the little tiny little porn stash, whereas I have a beard.
Okay. Mark from Hong Kong, you're next. What would you do to shut your kids up, but at the same time scar them like hell?
What would I do?
Go with the
I
parents.
would,
Go with the
I would
parents.
take them to the pet store and I'd tell them everything you hear about Chinese people eating dogs. This is where we go to shop.
Yes.
That is so wrong.
And now put a tomato in the stew, and now we add cat.
Okay, Kenny, you're next. You're next, Kenny.
Next, I'm just gonna take a bottle of Raquel and then let him have a shot, and he's pass out for the rest of the day.
Oh my God.
Hey, it
Okay.
keeps him quiet.
Okay, Dice, since you yourself are a father,
I don't
what
want
would
to
you do?
subject my kid to any of that crap.
Oh, you're a father. Holy shit.
I'm glad that you didn't say you play Bible
Yes,
Black.
I actually am a father here. I have a 3-year-old daughter. I want to subject her to any of that crap.
I hope she never watches this live stream ever.
Sweetheart, learn from your father's mistakes.
Yeah, they're not here right now. Wife and daughter are at her parents' house.
And here come the parents' questions. Oh dear God. Okay, I'm gonna only choose one of these guys, but I do love some of these. These are some creative ones. Okay. How would we scare our hypothetical here? Of course, Dice will probably do it since he has one. Our daughter's boyfriends.
What every
Okay.
what every man with a daughter wants to do. I'm just sitting here cleaning guns. Hey, come over here.
I would
I have
probably
a
reenact the
girl.
whole Bad Boys movie.
I have a daughter. If you mess with one,
Bad
you're gonna
boys,
get hurt by
yeah.
the other.
Okay,
I'm
let's
gonna
go
go take
to
my
Mark
gun camper
from
that.
Denmark. I want to know what the Danish boyfriends.
What the Danish do with the boyfriends?
Yeah,
They
what do the
disappear.
Danish fathers do?
They disappear.
The boyfriend disappears.
They get sent off to Sweden.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't really know. I mean, I know a lot of guys who has kids, and I feel sorry for the potential boyfriends who screw the daughters over a lot. I mean, Danish people are known to be Vikings and all that stuff, so that says it all, I think.
Cadillacs just late at night waiting for them.
Oh, the parents are just gonna sit down around the dinner table and the kid go, "Is that red wine?" Yeah, sure, baby. Where's your boyfriend? Whoops. That would be it.
Boyfriend? What boyfriend?
What boyfriend?
Mark
Okay.
from Hong Kong. What would you do?
Very simple. Let's just say, for example, I'm living back in the U.S. and I have to meet boyfriend, right? So then I'd sit him down, with my mother, my Chinese mom,
Oh shit.
and I would just tell him what is expected of him on the point of view from an Asian. Wedding banquet, all the Asian expectations
Asian
of
mom
him.
questioning
You need to
stuff.
learn to
Yeah,
play the piano.
basic,
Eddie.
and I'm sure he'll make himself disappear.
All the Asian expectations. You get A or you get disowned.
No, like my mother would literally sit down. Oh, okay, so you like my granddaughter? Oh, how great. So, what's your report card like? What job do you hold? Do you work at a bank? No, you must be a
How
doctor.
much
or
do
a
you
lawyer.
earn?
No. Oh my God. What do you do? What's your GPA? Also, in the banquet, how many tables can you use chopsticks?
Oh my God, I already love it.
I think Mark's parents won that one. I mean, I would be scared shitless, to be honest.
I mean, my parents are okay. My grandparents are pretty extreme. My grandparents, when I was young, if I couldn't hold my chopsticks correctly, my grandpa would reach across the table and smack my fingers and look at me and say, if you can't hold it, you can't eat. I'm like,
That's so fucked up.
I mean, that's legit. I mean, the thing is, like, I live in a village and I grew up in village culture, so that's very, 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 very traditional. So they hold like very tight our traditional values of holding our chopsticks properly, saying like bon appetit to every single person at the table before you can eat. You must allow the elders to eat the certain portion of the fish, and you're not allowed to touch certain portions of the certain plates of food.
That's really bad when you're hungry and you just want to eat.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good right there.
like, I see food and I'm really hungry. Mine.
I
It's
got
like-
dibs on that one.
It's like supposedly, right? Only the elders are allowed to eat like
For
the
me?
2 pieces of meat that's on the cheeks and then the belly. Everything. Everyone else are not allowed to touch those portions.
Yep.
Okay, for me,
Hashtag Asian.
Dibs on the drumstick.
okay, now for me, this is what I would do. I'd bring the boy in the backyard. I'd put my arm around him and I'd be like, you see that girl? That is my precious little angel in all the world. I just want you to know something. If anything happens to her, or you do anything to hurt her, I got no problem going back to prison. And just look him dead in the eye.
Have
Like,
you met
with a
her cousin? It's called the 12-gauge shotgun.
I am watching you.
No, I took them to the backyard and be like, you see this yard? You do something to this daughter, there's going to be a big hole in this yard, and you're going to be in it.
You're gonna be living with us forever.
I'm gonna grow a tree on you.
This is one of the
Kenny,
168
okay, I'm
reasons
gonna
I don't
guess
want
what
to have
Kenny's gonna do. Kenny's probably gonna pull some ninja shit and just follow them everywhere they go and just have like a little rifle on his back. Be sitting there like, you just do something.
No, I have a cat box on me and follow him around.
Oh my god.
You hurt my daughter, I'll send Quake after you. If you ever want to enjoy sleep again, don't do nothing stupid.
Do anything, I'll make you into Metal Gear.
Ah!
Pretty much.
Oh, that'd be fun. Oh my god, I just got a question about that. Over in Asia, and this is from a fan, have you ever seen anyone sneaking around in a box?
Aren't those
Too
just
many.
homeless people?
Too many.
Guys, I just watched the comment section on the YouTube stream thing. Kissodax, I have no idea who you are, but that Justin Bieber joke, I mean, that's just old. That's way old. I got a new haircut. It's like years ago, man. This is the thing about the internet nowadays. I mean, you can create this alternate identity behind your username. I like Facebook because often you're limited to using your actual name. Didn't Tim?
Yeah, Tim
have
had a
to-
post saying about the name changing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim had
that
to
was-
change his.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking asinine.
When is that going to happen to me at one point?
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I got one. This is actually a pretty legit. Okay, well, before I go ask that one, people are saying, "Where's Greg? We were promised Greg. Bring us the Wong." And then one says, "Give us the Wang."
You want the Wong.
At the same time, they want the Wong, like Pretty Wong. I'm so bad with that. I am legit. I'm sorry if I seem like a man. No, I'm like that. I'm like. Okay. Let's see here. We've got a request for Mark to take off his shirt. For me to take off my shirt. I'm
Oh
not
god,
doing
it's
that.
blinding.
What? This is YouTube. This is not.
Here's the thing. I mean, those
Scams.com.
comments, where do they go? Because I can't see them anywhere.
They're on my Facebook. They're messaging me on Facebook. Let's
Don't
see.
turn this into a
okay.
grind
Got a good
chat,
question.
okay?
Okay, so I got a good question here. How is airsoft different in Europe and Hong Kong?
Oh,
Denmark
man.
first, then we'll go to Hong Kong.
How
Okay.
how the airsoft is in Denmark?
I'm
Well-
referring to your name, Denmark. Like I can't keep calling you Mark 1 and Mark 2. I'm calling you Denmark. I'm calling him Mark.
Hey, makes sense. Denmark.
The airsoft in Denmark is a lot like the UK, and I think a lot like the majority of the European countries. Well, we shoot a lot harder than they do over here in the UK, and that pisses me off a bit because I don't like to run, and now I have to because I'm only allowed to shoot 1 joule instead of 2.5. But
Well, let's not do that.
as far as the Danish community goes, I mean, the community over here is not that big. What happened? It's not that big compared to the UK or Hong Kong or whatever. So everybody really knows each other one way or another. So if you piss some people off, everybody's gonna know about
Spreads
it.
like wildfire.
It does, and I like to see it as a bunch of women just spraying shit and gossip all the time. And there's a lot. I'm not really being so politically correct here. But
You're not even trying.
I'm not even trying to, but really, it's a bunch of women who just gossip a lot, and nobody really has the facts. And that's, as far as I see it, it's a killer. And I'm hungry, so thanks for showing me that candy there.
Oh yeah, you crinkly little bastard.
It's October here in the U.S. We have candy.
I think it's October everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, hey,
Coconut
David,
stuff.
happy belated
Pokey.
Thanksgiving, bro.
Huh?
Kenny, you want to take the Hong Kong portion?
Hong Kong portion. I would say Hong Kong community is quite extreme. There's a lot of old people that plays amongst themselves, and then there's people that focus on specific skill sets that only plays with themselves and pretty aggressive on everyone else. And then there's kids that knows nothing, and a lot of gearholics, such as the ones we have in the office.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hold it when you said they play with themselves. I immediately held my tongue, but I couldn't hold it any longer. Giggity.
Yeah, I know it's a pretty big grinder party out there that plays with themselves.
Yes, it is a pretty big grinder party. You're right. You hit the nail on the head on that one.
There. I also just sent out a invite and see what Leah and Jet are up to.
Wait.
Who knows? Maybe we can
I
get
can
the.
add to Kenny's point. First thing, hey David, happy Thanksgiving, belated Thanksgiving. For Hong Kong, the community's been around for so long. I mean, you know, the airsoft community is basically started from the early 80s. And so, you know, adding that to Kenny's point, yeah, there's a lot of old people that play, and they're pretty stuck in their ways. So it's pretty hard for the younger generation to integrate with a lot of the older guard here.
The more
second thing
conservative
with
players.
Hong Kong, because our fields are so small, it's pretty much speed soft as much as we don't want it to be. It's however fast you run, you win. So there's that, and the sub communities we have, like for example, the GBB guys do not play with the AEG guys, and the AEG guys do not play with the GBB guys. Even when there are mixed games, you see them kind of hanging out by themselves. They don't sit with each other. They don't really communicate with each other that much. So it's a pretty closed community at times.
You guys,
But-
I'm sorry to interrupt you,
Game
Mark.
sizes
I
are
will
really
write
just
back.
so small. Like
Excuse me, how was it?
50.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I did not mean to interrupt, but I'm currently out in my flask, so I'm gonna go get a cup of water.
Yeah, no problem.
And just
Yeah,
so people
so-
know, I was drinking water, not any alcohol. I only drink water.
So good.
18 plus.
And then there's me.
I could use
Yeah.
a beer though, but we don't have any.
This is my drink.
Good choice.
I just took these, so I'm fine. My
I
brain
think
killed.
I think this is yogurt, but I'm not really sure. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
this can's not big enough.
I know you guys got the big cans back in the States and in Canada. My goodness, like when we landed in the U.S., my cousin was like, "Okay, so everything back in the States is huge, right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm not joking." And then immediately we saw this huge tub of Cheetos that was literally, he had to hold it like this. And then the moment he grabbed and hold that big tub of Cheetos, he's like, "America, yeah."
Yeah.
I'm
Give
back,
me a second here.
and I got sweet tea.
I'm gonna tab out for a second. I get a bunch of questions about those patches I got.
Okay, come back soon.
Right,
No,
No, I'm
Cooties.
just gonna
Come back soon.
tab out here for a second.
Okay, you're still
All
here.
right, man.
So that's good.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm still here. Just
Yeah,
keep
all right.
doing whatever you do.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay.
What's next?
Okay. God damn it, turn that shit off. I don't want a fucking copyright strike. Damn it, when you turn that off?
Mark, that's the
Mark,
American
do you
flag.
still have clothes under you with the flag in front of you?
Mark, I'm 80% sure you have your American flag on your pants, on your underwear right now.
Oh, I'm still
Hey,
fully
don't let those
clothed.
colors hit the ground.
All right, let me see what I got. Okay, people still wanting Mark to take off his shirt. That's never going to happen.
This is not one of those 18+ streams.
It is allowed for men to be shirtless, but we can't. But we can still have pants. However, I think for Mark's own professional, the lack thereof, professional dignity, the lack thereof dignity, he's going to keep his shirt on.
I'm gonna keep my.
Also, it's kind of
Why
a
is
sausage
it always
here,
guys
so
who says that?
Huh?
Why is it always guys who says, "Oh, you need to take your shirt off, dude"? No.
Like, I can't show my beard gut, okay? Like,
I mean, come
Oh
on,
my
man.
God.
I got my dad bod here, okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Round is a shape.
But
hey,
anyway,
you know, in Hong Kong, we always refer to that dad bod as a symbol of success.
damn it! Would you fucking
I'm very successful, and that's good to hear.
That's right. Because you're successful and you don't have to work hard. That means you have enough to eat and you're living comfortably. You know, you have enough to drink and you're eating all the good stuff.
Is the
I
good stuff
agree.
like pizza and cake and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of cheesecake after I came over here.
Or like Chinese food.
Oh yeah, I love Chinese food.
Chinese food's good too.
The thing is, Chinese food
Personally,
is not really that good over here.
It's my person.
General
I
Tao's
love-
chicken is the best.
I love Mongolian
have
beef and Mongolian chicken.
Hey, Al, can I blow your mind a little bit? Mongolian beef and Mongolian chicken is not authentic. We don't have that here.
Because we're not in
But I do
Mongolia.
like hibachi. I do like hibachi chicken though.
Korean barbecue is good too.
Korean barbecue is great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so here's a good question. This is a good one. How overrated? Now, before you think, don't. Just
You're gonna
Yeah.
say HPA now.
just don't. Okay, it's not like that. How overrated are bolt-action rifles?
Bolt action sniper rifles?
I don't think they're overrated. I think that
They're not overrated.
have a large
They've never been
popularity.
rated.
Yeah, they just have a large popularity boost lately because of people like Bojups and Novrich.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they're a bit underrated, to be honest.
Yeah, I
me
think
personally-
I'm going to agree with Mark on that one. I think they're slightly underrated. It's good that people are starting to pick it up a little bit more. I mean, it just adds more variety to the gameplay that we have. And
chocolate.
I think, yeah, I don't think it's overrated at all. I just wish that more companies would step up their game when it comes to producing.
Yeah,
I wish someone could make a K31 for airsoft. That'd be so awesome.
Yes.
I really want the traditional M24 to actually work, because that classic army stuff is bullshit, but it looks awesome, but it shoots like, okay, you agree
It's
with me.
bullshit.
yeah, and then there's me. Go big or go home. Hecate PG1 or Steyr AMR. Go big or go home.
Actually, you know what would be really awesome? If they make a bolt action that took 8mm BBs.
I think there's actually a company that does. I think
Like-
Tanaka has a. I'm trying to remember.
I mean,
I know
something
they have
that's-
at least one that shoots 8mm.
Mauritian at least have one.
I mean, something that's a little bit more practical. You know what I mean? Like if it was a VSR that can perform as a VSR should, but then shot 8mm. I think that would be pretty cool.
That
I mean,
would
then
be
you could
definitely
really have
all
a-
studios.
The thing about the
but then, you know,
VSR is-
it would be the sniper role. You know what I mean? Then there really would be then an ecosystem built around that. Instead of people kind of complaining that, oh man, I'm still shooting the same 6mm round and yeah, all that. I think it just adds another sense of realism and, you know, immersion. If there was, let's say, like an M40A3 or an A5 that shot an 8mm round.
I would duck my head a little faster than usual.
Yeah. Also, in the same token, there like heavy machine guns that actually shoot the heavier caliber, like the M60 or the M240 Bravo, that actually shoot a 7.62 round. Why shouldn't those just shoot 8mm as well?
Exactly.
Bigger round.
Exactly.
Instead of, oh, hey, a little
like it.
6mm, same rounds as a standard M4 or an MP5. And it's kind of unrealistic that an MP5 would shoot the same round as an M240 Bravo or an M60 in airsoft.
Yeah.
Of course, a M240 or an M60 has a lot more of them.
I mean,
just
that's
like
where
to
like
see
rate of
something
fire
about the
and
game.
all that comes into play, I guess.
Yeah. Screw 60 rounds per second unless you've got a specific build for it.
I really want like Tokyo to step up their game. I mean, the VSR, it shoots good, but it's boring as hell. I mean, it's a boring looking rifle. It's a very, very basic design. If they would make something cool, like I think it's Aris who made that MS2000 or something like that.
For me, now this is just me, mind you. I want the classic bolt action. I'm talking the GR 98 from World War One, not the car, the actual bolt action that started the car 98.
No, you need a mouse and a gun. 9130.
Fuck you!
Bayonet on.
What about the really old school like musket rifle, where you need to like stop the
like stuff BBs down the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stuff
For me,
that
for
BB
World
down
War
your
II
barrel.
guns, I want them to make a Guerre 43.
Yeah, I can see that actually.
You know,
Right
I think
German reenactors, they actually want a longer rifle. They're pretty much stuck with the MP40 or the SCG-44, but they actually want a long gun. No Guerre 43. No company makes one to this date.
Yeah, mine
Whereas the
have
Americans have their M1s and their M1 Garands.
What about the Tokarov 43, or is it the Tokarov 42? I'm
Tokarev is
thinking. Of?
Russian. Tokarev is Russian.
No, I'm
You know-
talking about the semi-auto Russian rifle.
not to sound all industry like, but Kenny and I, we have these discussions all the time. And you know how Glock always, you know, has been slapping everybody with, you know, this, that, and the other lawsuit, you know.
Yeah, they need to take their tampon out.
You know what would solve the airsoft industry's issue is if someone made an airsoft replica of a 9mm AR that took those long Glock mags, and that would solve everybody's problems.
I
Oh, by
agree.
the way, guys, I'm adding another person into our chat.
Excellent.
Uh,
Who's coming in?
Who's coming
Who
in?
the
You
hell
guys
is it?
ready? I am adding the kaiju himself.
What?
Oh, hey, I know Rob.
What?
Oh, look, it's two people that I play Destiny with.
Mark, what are you doing?
He's adding Rob Man War from Red Wolf USA.
Never heard of him. I thought you were talking about Robo Murray.
No. Rob Man War, basically the one of the main marketing and supervisor guys from Red Wolf USA.
Speaking of which, where's Greg? You promised me Greg.
Hey, I didn't promise. He said maybe. He is a very busy person these days.
Because I know Jet's
Never
a subscriber. I know Jet's a subscriber on my channel, which people congratulate me for him being a subscriber on my channel, which I was very happy for. I really was.
You know what? I think I haven't subscribed yet. I'm gonna do that now.
Oh yeah, you should. I'm actually going to be having a lot of cool stuff. Let's see here.
There we go. Boom,
I
105.
love it.
Congratulations.
I love this question. Hey Al, bring on one of your airsoft gun. Bring on one of your Nerf guns and let the guys on chat try and turn into an airsoft gun. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
I know. I still like my PTS Masada.
Let me just leave it on here so people can actually. Ah, damn it. Yeah, let me just leave it on me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here it is. This is the Swarm Fire. Very nice, very comfy blaster, and has 20 barrels. You turn this into an airsoft gun.
I would make it into the EMG Salient GRY.
Yeah, you know, let's just take this Swarm Fire thing here, and you see that fire over there?
I'll just put my Bruce Springer in there.
And then let's just pick up a PTS Masada.
No, but seriously though, 20 barrels. Try and incorporate all 20 barrels. Imagine the chaos this would bring.
Imagine adjusting hop up on that thing.
Oh God, no.
It'd be like, okay, adjust one here, 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 adjust one here. Be like, okay, I'm finally done. Now I can get into the game. Game's over.
See you next week.
Like, yeah, I'm going to use this in a 24-hour game. 24 hours later, okay, I'm done adjusting my hop-up. Hey, where did everybody go?
But the idea of having like 20 barrels firing at once. Just imagine that. That
Wouldn't that basically be like a giant Mad Bull grenade? Just, you know, like...
except it would be constant. It'd be like.
Well, actually, what would be even more
baby.
practical with that gun, you can mod it into a KSG.
Yeah, modding it as in, you know, just throw it in the fire.
Fuck yeah. Fuck you, Dice.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Try.
Anyway, realistically speaking, if you could modify enough airports there inside of it, you could have a really strongly tuned HPA engine inside of it in order to be able to force air through all the barrels. But the problem would be trying to feed all of those barrels at once.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of which, if we have HPA for Nerf, that'd be awesome.
We do.
Yeah,
We
Bingo
do.
Airsoft Gunworks actually does a whole bunch of different Nerf mods.
Really?
They've actually turned,
Yeah.
they've turned a whole bunch of different Nerf guns into actual HPA systems. Like they had one where basically there's two of their heavy machine guns basically like slapped together.
Kenny, I think
Kind
that's
of,
what
if you
we
played-
need to do tomorrow to max his HPA gun then.
Yeah. If you've seen the if you played the new Doom game and seen the chain gun in that, it actually looks kind of similar to that.
Okay, here's one. Just look at it, okay? I'm gonna let you look at it a bit. Magazine fed, only has one tack rail on one side. What would you do to this? Like, how would
Nope, not enough rails. Not enough rails.
It needs a key mod.
There's a key mod.
It needs M-lock on it.
No, be modern. It needs M-lock.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, key mod is kind of mainstream right now, and Mark's a hipster, so you definitely need the M-lock stuff.
Yeah.
You need to put a Daniel defense rail on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Mark 18.
Let's see here. Okay, one of my friends asked.
Or
Well,
just turn to one of these.
actually, hold on. Let me actually look at this one. Oh shit, this one's a week old. I'm sorry.
Oh, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
The
Kaiju
himself.
Kaiju's here.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our man, the myth, the legend himself, the Kaiju himself. Red Wolf USA.
Yet no Greg Wong and no Desert and Leia. What the hell, Dice?
I did not promise that they'd be
Hey.
here, okay?
I pulled through.
Okay. Oh, really? Really? You're on his side? Damn it. I'm still waiting on a
Anyway.
response from Greg. I still told Greg that
Okay, here we go.
from
Okay, so
stream.
first off, welcome Kaiju, what have you. You know, I'll just call you Rob. Welcome, Rob. If you want to share this stream with everyone that you know and love and possible lovers, by all means, you're welcome to. Fair warning, this is an 18+ stream.
Yeah, and all of your other people on the stream are the only ones that are 18+.
Yeah, we have occasionally accidentally strayed into some bizarre anime areas. So.
Our stuff, my friends. But anyway, okay, so someone asked, hey, is it possible that the modulus from Nerf could be possibly a good idea in Airsoft? Thanks, love the content. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what modulus is, this is modulus. It's basically Nerf saying, oh yeah, you could take this stock off, you can put another stock on, you could take this barrel off and add more of these stupid things on here and make it freaking 20 feet long.
So it's like an AR-15.
Yeah, so basically like an M4.
But it doesn't change how far it shoots.
Except, like, actually legit change out. Like, actually have it to where it twists, pulls up, you put on, twist, boom, ready to go. Like, make it tiny as
I would
hell.
love to have a Nerf gun that shoots like 4 or 5 joules, and just
Jesus.
just one in the butt cheek of someone you love.
It's no longer a Nerf gun, it is then a dart gun.
The thing is, I built one of those. I bought one of those pink GIG AR-15s, that Femme Fatale version.
Oh,
And everybody was laughing and saying, "What the hell are you doing? That's a gay gun, and that's pink, and oh, you're pussy and so on." So I customized it a little bit. So it shot, I don't know, 1.2 joules. It's not that much, but it shot 60 shots per second.
So basically made it into a sleeper. It's like, hey, see this pink gun?
Yeah.
It's gonna get you.
I murdered people for 5 hours with that one.
man.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so for me,
I'll-
this is my justification for it. If I have a pink gun and they go, "Oh, that's gay," it's like, so you don't support breast cancer research?
Wow, that escalated fast.
No, it's like, that's how you shut them up. It's like, so let me get this straight. Me running a gun so I can help make aware breast cancer research is gay.
That escalated way too quickly.
Well, you
do
might
that,
as well
like-
draw nipples on it and say it's support for free the nipples.
No, there's actually a slogan that's "Save the Tatas."
My goodness.
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't
actual slogan from the organization. "Save the Tatas."
I mean, if we're talking about like an airsoft equivalent of something like that, I would say Actually, I wouldn't say. I would say if someone would have made the Kel-Tec Sub 2000, I think that would be the closest thing to that gun. With the whole folding thing, you know, coming out.
I gotta agree with you on that one. That would actually be really nice. Okay, so
That would be so awesome. I would carry that to a game. Hey guys, I'm here. Pull that thing out. Click. Let's go.
oh god damn you fangirls.
Uh-oh. I made Rob mute his mic.
Yep.
You fangirls. Okay, here we go.
That's his mic.
Here we go. Dice, get ready for this.
Uh-oh, fangirl time.
Oh shit.
Dice X Al. Just
He left it on purpose. So.
just no. Just fucking no.
What I miss?
What? You guys what? Yes!
Fuck you, Mark. Fuck you. Just no for any of my female viewers out there who are freaking fangirls. Which I don't got any problem with fangirls. I don't got a problem.
What did you get?
Ooh.
Well, let's just say it has to do with one of our new licenses that you guys would actually be interested in.
Damn it.
We'll just say, we'll just say the initials are BAD.
Oh yeah!
Battle Arms Development.
World premiere.
So this, I mean, you guys are lucky. I mean, this just showed up. The postman just brought it to my door.
Oh, this is the. Oh yeah, this is the nice one.
Cool.
Too.
I like this stuff here when you get to see things firsthand.
This is why I do these
Hashtag
live stream,
poops.
boys.
This is starting to look like one of those previews from Nap Dance.
It says airsoft. So
Now, this is fresh from
This-
BAD.
this is nice. This is nice. So, Mark, correct me if I'm wrong. This is for the Tokyo Marui M4 GBBR,
Oh, it's the one we saw on our merchant's table.
correct?
Hold on, guys. What?
That is
So,
the. Oh, look at that!
You gonna throw it in the cake?
Oh, it's that receiver.
Oh, look at that!
I'm gonna eat it later.
It
I
feels
have
nice
a
in
mighty
your hand.
need.
Oh man.
Okay,
You
you're
can see
showing me something
all
awesome,
the,
and I just missed the whole. Wow, wow.
the bad
I like it.
licensing. Oh, I'm digging that trigger guard with the vented
That
holes
trigger
in it.
guard though.
That is really nice. It really is nice.
Goodness.
I have a mighty need.
So you can see here, it's got the little
Need more cowbell.
bad logo, Battle Arms Development, right across the top there. All official trades. That's one box.
That's one
Now I
box.
gotta see what's in the.
Oh, we have the
That
other
is-
goodies coming. Just
I
Yep,
hope
the other
That is a
goodies.
wicked looking receiver. That is a wicked looking receiver.
So
there's more.
according to Little Birdie, we'll also be doing it an AEG.
Yes. There we go.
Oh God, yes.
AG Master Race. Doesn't get more simple than that.
Let's see what's. Oh,
Oh.
I see stock.
here's that
I
one,
think.
bad boy.
Oh
Oh,
my.
hello.
They're PDW. They're PDW stock.
No, it's the VERT stock.
Look at that.
So
Mm.
yeah, so I'm gonna be mounting.
Yes.
I'm going to be installing that body and this buttstock onto a Marui M4 for SHOT Show here in a few months.
Is that real
Hey.
carbon fiber on the stock?
Yeah, that was carbon
What?
fiber, dude.
Nice.
Well, it's Kydex actually, because BAD also uses Kydex for their carbon fiber cheek rest.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
so
nice.
it's basically like Kydex, but it's been made to look like carbon fiber.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, that
I
makes
got
sense.
another box.
Oh, more goodies.
So this is a sneak preview. I'm going to show you the real version because we won't have the airsoft version turned around in time. But I'm going to show you the real version of what's coming up in addition to Battle Arms licensed products from RWA. This is
Guys.
It's a rail system, isn't it?
It's something pretty. It's something
Oh,
really
it is
pretty.
pretty.
Really pretty.
Oh, it's got a purty mouth.
That is
Oh,
the
yeah.
real deal Fortis.
Oh,
this is the Fortis
Oh.
switch rail in 12-inch, which is really cool. This barrel nut. And so you put the barrel nut on, and then this lever that you can tighten it
my
down.
God, yes.
There.
and that's the real steel motor there.
That is
Yeah, that's the real steel
one.
version.
Oh, that is so pretty.
You know, when
Oh, yeah.
normally when we do an airsoft replica, we either scan the real deal or we actually get the CAD files from the license holder. We don't go off of pictures because that's just lame.
Yeah, that is just lame. It's best to make it true 1-to-1 spec with the actual product.
So
Mhm.
that was a 12-inch switch. This one is longer.
How
So
much
this one-
is
Excuse me while I
this
do a one-handed fap. It looks so good.
18 plus.
Okay, guys. This is where we can get. Okay, Rob, welcome to the weird side of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Mm.
What is
Oh, that rail is
the
so
weirdest
pretty.
thing you've seen at your work?
Oh
What?
my god,
Say
that's so
Quake, Mark. You guys can't say Quake over there.
good. Okay. The weirdest thing at work, Rob.
What?
What is the
What is the
weirdest
weirdest
I like that.
thing you've seen at work
The weirdest thing at work?
that you've seen? Like it doesn't matter. Like it could be from years ago. It could be from now. Like last week. Like I've got stories, but I'm gonna let you guys.
The weirdest thing is, you remember when that whole war with Russia and their neighboring country all broke out?
Ukraine?
Yeah.
Eastern
Yeah,
Ukraine.
I actually had someone message me from the Ukraine and wanted to buy guns to support their war effort, but I don't really think they realized that they're toy guns, and they literally thought we were selling real firearms.
Oh wow. That's weird. That's weird. Okay,
I
so
mean- I always get something on Facebook Messenger, always some, weird request. This
Yeah.
will be easy to replicate.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the mount? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's the
Yeah, the little T1 mounts.
F1 optic mount for T1s, yeah.
I need to
Okay,
get
so
one.
Mark,
Those are cool.
Kenny, it's your turn now. What's the weirdest thing you've seen at work?
The
And you
weirdest
cannot
thing
say
I've
Quake.
seen at work.
And you can't say Maxi Lie in a towel.
Oh, I love this guy. I like this guy.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think it was like first or second day when I started at Red Wolf. I had to get changed for a video. I walk into the kitchen, and then our washrooms are towards the back. I walk into the kitchen, and then I see Tim come out of the stall, and he's all huffing and puffing, and he's sweaty and pulling on the shirt, and looks at me like, "What's up, bro?" Washes his hands, and then he walks out. I'm like,
Cool, I'm gonna quit now.
Oh my god, that just that implies so much.
Let's not jump to conclusions here.
Yeah. Let's not fuel the fangirls. We don't want them and their fucking fan fictions. God.
I think Tim has enough fanfic out there.
Oh,
God.
dear God, ain't that the truth?
Tim and Quake on a milsim game.
No! Oh my God! No! 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 Oh God! Damn you!
Robin's
Damn
shaking
you,
his
Mark!
head.
Damn you!
I'll try messaging Tim and see if he's down for joining us here.
Oh God!
No,
yeah.
Mark. It has to be Eisen with Quake on the Milsim game.
Oh my God!
I'd ship it.
Okay. Fuck you guys! Fuck you!
My goodness.
So, here's my weird story. So I'm at the family shop. I'm sitting here, just enjoying my day because, I've had a couple customers, so I made a little bit of money. I'm happy. This guy pulls up in a beat-up old truck with junk in the back. Now, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, where's this going to go? Comes in. He's sitting there going, just looking around, being that creepy little bastard. He says, and he leaves. Can I help you, sir?
Can I eat that?
He just looks at us like, do
Great.
you know where some hookers are? And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
I got cake, guys.
Yes, you got cake. You got cake. But yeah,
I got two cakes.
I hate you. But yeah, I had to.
The cake is
immediately
alive.
re-ask the question. Huh? What was that, Dice?
The cake is a lie.
Somebody's got to
But
eat
yeah, I had to ask him again, and he goes like, "Do you know where I can find some hookers?" And I'm like, I had to process what I just heard from this weird guy, because he walked into a woman's boutique and asked a 20-year-old behind a counter of a woman's boutique where he could find hookers in a county that has no hookers.
You just point to the left and say, that's aisle 3, man. I would have done that.
I busted out laughing right there in front of him, and I'm like, get the hell out of here before I call the cops. He turned around, walked back outside, and drove off. I'm like, well, that just happened.
Yeehaw! God bless Kentucky.
I live in fucking Tennessee, you dick.
Close enough.
I'm going to grab a cigarette, so it might be a bit dark here.
Everything's dark over there where you're at.
It's the UK. It's either raining, or it's cold, or it's dark.
The sun rarely comes out. And Rob is giving us the intense stare of death. I really wonder what he's thinking right now about us.
It's a kaiju. Kaiju, man.
Gojira!
How can I do this and get some light on it?
It's
There we
nothing
go.
new though.
Okay,
I
so
haven't seen
Dice.
before.
Okay, so Dice. Any weird stories from your side of the world, or
Okay,
north
so me.
anywhere?
Well, my current job right now, I'm currently unemployed. I'm waiting for my current place of business in order to actually reopen because it's getting remodeled into a different store. But probably the weirdest day I ever had there was about a year ago. Basically, every single employee was trying to see who could ball gazer the others the most.
I'm really
my
good at
God.
that.
Oh my
And-
God!
Eventually, everybody else just ganged up, and they all just tried to ball gazer me as much as possible.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Oh my God! I was just like, why? I even had the girls doing it to me.
Oh my God! You want to explain to the audience what that is? Because I don't think a lot of them know what that is.
Basically, a ball gazer is when you make this symbol with your hands there by your crotch or your groin and try to get somebody to look at your crotch. Kind of like, hi!
Oh my!
Oh, camera didn't even catch that, but oh well. This is Sausage Fest anyway, so it's like, nope. But try and guess how many times they got me. Like, they're even in some of the plates are up in the rafters when I was trying to throw cardboard into the bin there. I was like, hear a little sound, look up. God damn it!
Oh
I'm trying to
my
guess how
God.
many times they got me in one 8-hour shift.
Mm.
28 fucking times.
I feel so sorry for you.
No.
I don't know what that says about you or your colleagues.
Pigs are assholes. That's what it means.
God, okay, I'm gonna go to the questions now. To all of us, hey guys. Well, basically they said, hey Al and/or guest, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Hey guys, Battlefield 1's about to come out. What will be your Battlefield 1 loadout if you could make it in Airsoft? Thanks, love your show, keep up the good work.
Blow up those cheap-ass tanks.
Battlefield 1 loadout?
Yeah.
I played through
Trench
the beta
coat
for
with a
that.
shovel.
Oh yeah, turn to the shovel. Go and smash some faces and make those enemy soldiers into pugs.
Nerf shovel.
Oh my. Okay, we'll start from left to right. Dice, you go first.
Okay, so me in Battlefield 1, personally, I would use. I'm trying to remember which gun it was. I was just owning face with at one point there. I know it had anti-aircraft sights and a 60-round magazine. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
I need
One
to
of the trench
Google that
variants.
game now.
And it was one of the trench variants. Basically, I'd use that with the anti-aircraft sights and a 60-round mag, and basically just run around trying to cap bases as much as I can. It's just like, I see a tank, run.
Kenny.
I'll probably use a sniper loadout, whichever gun they have. I think Starhan maybe, or maybe something that's lever action. And then I have the smallest handgun they have, the tiny golden one. That's 2 mm.
Oh,
I think.
Yep, shoot, one like that. And
Little pocket
yeah,
pistol.
probably with a shovel as well, because I'm Russian.
Why not?
You can't
Fucking
complete a kill
hilarious.
without a shovel.
Or I would go cavalry loadout and just like, fear my saber!
Oh
And then
my
there's
God.
There's a shell landing on you.
Like, I'm afraid. Not the
Okay,
horse.
Okay, Mark, you're next. What would your BF1 loadout?
I just Googled the whole thing.
Not you, Mark. The other Mark.
Okay. Well, fuck me.
Yes, you, Mark from Red Wolf, not Denmark.
I would ride a horse and grab that saber, straight into capping whatever zones I can get. See a tank, run at it. Why? Because PETA.
So guess who else I've actually got coming into the stream here? I'm just gonna get his email address here so I can get him an invite.
Who?
Pornstash himself.
Oh, Timbo!
Yeah, Pornstash himself.
Timmy Boy! But yeah, okay, so now, Denmark, what will be your BF1 loadout for Airsoft?
Well, according to Google and the images that this did, I'm really not a gamer. I saw a picture of a shovel. I would pick that. Because why not? I mean, if you have a shovel, you don't really need anything else. I also saw a picture of that small-ass pistol.
Yep.
The Calibri.
Yeah, I would go for that. Just to compensate. Like,
Okay, Rob, what will be your BF1 loadout for Airsoft?
I would definitely. I'd only need two things: the trench gun and the spike mace. I just leave it at
You
that.
better make sure that spike mace is rubber, because I don't think people would be very happy if you were using a real spike mace. It'd be like, oh no! Ah! Or since you have a helmet back there of a very favorite thing, you'd probably be running up going, for Sparta! And then be hit, and it's like hit.
Well, the mace would be rubber, but I can't guarantee that the spikes would be rubber.
So you better be wearing rubber.
The man has a point.
For
Already, I
me,
sent him the invite to the hangout.
for me, I'd have to go with the Alvin C. York loadout because one, he's a Tennessee boy. I'm from Tennessee. I'd have the 1903 by S&T and a 1911 gas blowback with a rubber bayonet. I'm just saying, you know, it'd be
Why rubber though? If you have a bayonet, why not just like go all in?
because I don't want to kill people. This is airsoft, not actual war. Well, no, wait, I have seen fights break out, so yeah, it might be a good self-defense weapon. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, if the guy's gonna fuck shit up, might as well have a self-defense weapon. Okay, so here's a good one.
There we go.
This is-
Tim's
Hi
here.
guys, it's Tim from Red Bull
Point
TV.
Smash has arrived.
Hello,
Bring
everyone.
back Tim.
Well,
Hashtag bring back Tim. Let's do it.
There's no need for the screaming because it's actually hurting my ears.
Okay.
Wait,
Of course, Al is having a little fangirl moment.
You
Hi,
shut the
guys.
fuck up.
Hi, Rob. Hi, Denmark. Hi, Mark. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Dice. Hi, Al.
I like the fact that my new nickname is just Denmark now. That makes it
Well,
easier.
good. Oh, fine. Mark.
So-
Mark from Denmark.
Okay, so Tim, I welcome you to the stream. I am so happy to finally be somewhat one-on-one with you. Not like that. Don't you do any fucking Al X Tim ships. I don't want to fucking see that shit in my inbox.
Okay.
This
I
is
guess
pretty much
so.
like an 18+ stream, so basically anything goes.
Exactly.
Anything goes.
Anything
Okay.
goes with your English ass.
All right. Okay. How is everyone?
I'm doing quite well.
Doing
Yay, I have somebody in my time zone.
So, okay, that was a really ridiculous question because I asked how everyone was and everybody answered at the same time. And I was just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, seems like everybody's
Tim, make
doing
sure
well.
to share this with your friends. That way, people go. Because this man here promised me Greg Wong.
Hey, I'm still working on it. Okay, I'm a busy man.
That was
At
Greg.
least,
There we go.
at least Mark delivered on a man.
I'm working on it.
I got the
What's
kaiju
the type of relationship?
with a Pokeball.
Yeah. The kaiju was caught with a Pokeball. Hi, Rob.
wait, which Tim is this?
I'm Redwood Blue Jeff Tim from Canada.
I'm sorry, you're dead to me.
I'm wearing my family, your family shirt. Come on, look at that. Look at that. I'm wearing it.
Okay,
Hey, Mark.
so just gotta ask this, and I've already asked Mark about this, but I gotta ask you, what did you think of my reaction videos?
I only saw the one that you sent me, to be honest. The one where it was, I think, which reaction video was it? It was on the anime gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I let my fanboy get a little too much of me on that one, and that was. Well,
Yeah,
I said,
you
that's
got
me.
very angry at me for saying that this gun has no place on the airsoft field.
And I called bullshit still. I really do. But you know what? I love you. You're an awesome dude. I'm gonna let it go.
It's okay. It still has no place on the airsoft field, but yeah.
Fuck you.
Shots fired.
Hey guys, it's an opinion, right?
Everybody's
Opinions are
entitled
like
to-
assholes. Everybody has one. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
There's that English wit that we all know and love.
Eh.
But yeah, actually, Tim, how have you been actually? Because I know your YouTube channel has been a bit
Stale.
stale, just dead.
Well,
He's
the
been
thing
busy.
is, I've got a life here, so it's
Wait, you
having
mean you
to-
never had a life before?
I've got another life here.
What he's saying is because he's directly away from airsoft, He actually has a girlfriend now. So I think the correlation is when you're in airsoft, you have no girlfriend. I mean, look at Mark. He doesn't have a girlfriend.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I mean, yes. Just look at Mark. It's obvious Mark doesn't have a girl. Just look at him.
It's obvious he doesn't get laid. He doesn't have the charm that Tim does.
No, it's
See, I can disprove this because I have a wife and I play airsoft. I'm fine.
You can't get a girlfriend. You can only get a wife. You can only get a wife.
I'm sorry,
You
Dice.
skip girlfriend
but you're
phase and you ask that girl to marry you. Huh? I'm not Canadian.
Dice is Canadian. That's the only reason he has a wife. Girls like Canadians because they're so nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right, but I am playing airsoft every Sunday. All I want is to get myself a GoPro so I could start filming footage and editing that, and hopefully
Tim?
uploading it to the channel.
Tim, this is $130. This
Okay.
is worth it. GoPro. This is worth it.
Is that a Hero? Is that a Hero 3?
Yes,
Or?
it's a Hero. It's a Hero 1. It's worth it. It's durable. It's awesome.
Be right back.
Ah, okay. Let's see. I've got a few jobs going here, so all is well.
Yeah, how is the casting and the acting going along, bro?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same question.
Well, yeah, it's going very well. I had an audition yesterday for a new TV series called Frequency. Also an audition for a series called Timeless. Yeah, they're both relatively new. I haven't heard back from them yesterday because it was only just yesterday. So we'll see. I feel like I did really well for the audition, but I have no idea. I really have no clue.
Do you tell them you're Red Wolf Tim?
They have no. They don't care. Nobody cares.
Oh, that's not nice.
Did you offer to sleep with the casting lady?
Hey!
I threw that hint down and I gave her my card, but I don't think she knew what it was for. Yeah, I
You gotta
don't
write
think
that
I
on
was.
the card next time.
Yeah, I will sleep with you over
Exactly.
this rule. I will.
Or roll.
I will. And then when I go to like an award ceremony for like a just whatever the Emmy is, I'll be like, you have no idea how many dicks I had to suck to get this in my hand right now.
Definitely 18 plus.
Yeah. Sorry. Definitely. Sorry. Well, ever since like Al was swearing at the beginning of a video, I thought I could, just throw that down.
How was did you get that gamer role thing down? But that was a commercial, right?
Unfortunately, I didn't get that. The people I was with were a bunch of Japanese guys, and they're all speaking Japanese together. I had no idea what they were saying, so I was just like, "Okay, I'm just going to play, whatever. I don't mind."
I've been
But
there.
yeah. Hey, Mark. Well done for continuing your videos, and it seems like everything is gaining momentum, and that everybody in the comment section is like thumb upping you, which is awesome.
Hashtag bring Tim back.
Hey,
No,
Mark,
but
you
Bring Outlook back.
No, Mark, you gotta stop doing that hashtag in the comment section. It's because of you. That's why they.
Yes,
Hey. I'm partially to blame here because of me criticizing Mark in my reaction videos and saying he will not be as good as Tim.
No, what's funny was, thanks, Tim. I really appreciate that. But as we always know, the camera is still an ongoing issue.
Oh, really?
The extension cord for the lapel
Mm-hmm.
that extends and then goes into the 100D. It crapped out again today.
You have to tell the boss man to give you a new set.
So
Did you manage to
Toast-
sell the old camera? The big one?
yeah, we did. Toastin is like, hey, why don't you take the 100D and put it in your back pocket and just run the lapel up your T-shirt? I'm like, I would, but I can't fit it in my back pocket.
Well,
So
you could
many
always
new
fit it in your
windows are going to be dropped. So many. from just that sentence.
What gear are you actually using for those videos?
Well, we use we used to use a Black Magic until that gave us a little bit too too much issue.
Mhm.
And then now we're using a 100D actually. But the problem is we've had some problems with that. But going forward, things are really good until today.
Have you
As I was
considered
doing
using something more?
as I was in the warehouse doing the shooting test, it went from I'm here 20 meters, blah blah blah, and then cut.
Oh, by the way, guys, for those people watching the video that aren't a part of the stream, there is a Halloween giveaway on the Red Wolf Airsoft Facebook page. If you want to like the Red Wolf Airsoft Facebook page and share the latest Halloween video, you get a chance to win a Novridge rifle without the scope. So there you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay, Tim.
Tim's
Since
the
you're
one.
late to the party, and you know,
There
and
we go.
since your
Oh yeah.
you know
Show him,
marketing
Rob.
game is not on point at the moment. Okay, deal with that.
What's that? Sorry, Rob, could you say that again? I need your face. I need you to talk while I see that video. Oh, I see it now. There we go.
Yes, Battle Arms development.
No, I saw the links for that. You guys got the well done. I'm very proud.
Yeah. I'm very
Okay.
much digging that receiver.
So, aside from that, and I hate to be rude, but sadly, unlike most of you, I actually have to go to work at 2, so we will have at least 30 more minutes before I have to end the stream.
What are you talking? I'm
Okay.
at work.
Yeah, what are you? I'm at work too. I mean, look at me.
Kenny and I
Yeah.
just got off of work.
Come on, man. I'm at work too.
Everybody's at work. Or...
All right, so here's what
I
we're
work
gonna
from
do.
home
I gotta-
too, so that's okay.
guys. So the way I could do this, and this is where I can actually try and do this, I don't know if it'll work. What I can do is I don't know if the broadcast will stop or not. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to test it. What my original epiphany was, I close down my laptop, go to work, then pull it back up, boot it back up, and maybe the stream will continue going.
Or we could watch your room for like 9 hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall asleep like right here, and that's not gonna be a pretty sight.
We will very firmly be critiquing how much your room needs to be cleaned up.
Fuck you.
No judgment. We won't judge you, Al.
You know, Al, while we're at the tail end of this stream, I think you need to ask Tim the waifu question.
I'll wait for
Will.
the question.
I will. I probably will. But either way, here we go. So, next question is for everybody. Okay, not really everybody. It's just for Tim. I'm sorry. No question for you. Just for Tim.
Waifu.
Shut up. Will you ever do a crossover with me?
Wait, am I allowed to
I
talk now? You
heard
told me to shut up. I don't know what.
No, about the waifu question. It's like, shut up. That's for later in the stream. But anyway, yeah. Is because everyone's been asking me if you had seen my videos. So why don't we go ahead and knock that one out of the way? Have you seen my videos, like my reviews and things like that?
Yeah, the ones you sent me. Yes.
Well, I did a crossover with this lovely gentleman over here, Dice. Me and him did a crossover, and he has his shortened version. I have a long version. Mark actually saw that, and you know what, Mark? I'm going to let you talk to Tim about that because I think that would be good for two friends to talk about that.
Oh, he did a review for the SEMA SIG. What was the name of the gun? SIG what? Yeah, SIG 556. And it was pretty good. I thought it was a little long. You can cut it down a little bit. So when DICE kind of recut it, I thought it was pretty good. Wasn't too bad. Definitely can use a little bit more work. I mean, as I told Al, everybody needs to find their sweet spot. You know, it took me a while. You know,
It took me a very long time. 4 years to be
Actually,
exact. And then I left.
now that you say that, it's funny. Last week, Monday, Tuesday, and half of Wednesday, I was going through your whole back catalog, removing music.
Yeah.
So I got to watch the whole Arclight, Taz, you transition. It was glorious.
Wait, you have to remove music?
Actually, I gotta ask about those 3 schmuckheads. Who were they?
Yeah, we had a few issues with some copyright stuff, but it's all solved now.
No. Like the actual schmuckheads. Who were those 3 before Arclight? Like, who were those 3 guys?
Jeremy
Kai?
and Kai and what's the other guy's name?
Jeremy, Kai, Locke.
Yeah, who were those
are
schmuckheads?
the OG guys, man. Those guys
old
are
school.
trailblazers.
They started the channel. They are the reason why Red Wolf Airsoft YouTube channel are what they are now. It's because of them.
Yeah, which I like them. Don't get me wrong, I do love them. But Arclight, I'm sorry to say, Arclight is the proper gentleman, the proper Englishman to you, Tim.
Yeah, he
And I
sounds
would
more
not
proper than I
mind-
do. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind if, like, this was an idea I saw on the web a long time ago where Red Wolf Airsoft does a special where all the guys who were in the channel come together and kind of share their stories about Red Wolf.
That would be a shit show. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a shit show. Tim, going back onto cameras here, I dug mine out here for one that we can actually get here in Canada. It's a GoPro
really?
4 session.
A GoPro what? Sorry?
Hero
The
session.
GoPro session.
Yeah,
Ah,
GoPro session.
Smaller version of GoPro.
is it 1080?
Yep, 1080p,
Yes,
60 frames per second.
Okay, cool.
Has a
How much does it
little
cost?
micro SD port. These are right around the $200 mark, and in the same stores, you can actually get the helmet MVG mount.
Oh, brilliant.
It's actually one
Am I gonna
Okay.
get
Actually, in my
lynched
local
if I
store,
say
I
I'm
didn't
more
have
of
to
a
order this
consumer?
online.
Fun?
$95 faux pro, free shipping. From
$95. Guys, I think, somebody else is winning me over here.
I think we have a winner.
Hey, I'm no salesman. I just
Hey,
sell groceries.
Hey, Rob, do you still have that old GoPro? The 3?
Let's see here.
Do you use that?
yeah.
Awesome. Are you using it at the next event?
Yeah.
No, because I'm role playing at the next event, so I'm using my phone to take pictures.
Oh yeah, there's an event on the 30th of this month at Panther Airsoft in Vancouver, and I'm role playing in that event as well, and they're blowing me up.
Like for
Yeah.
real, blowing you up?
Yeah, obviously I'll have like prosthetics and.
Make sure you have a proper pair of boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the most proper pair of boots, the ones that I actually bought in England.
Okay, so we're gonna only answer a few more questions, and then we'll have to end this, and then we'll all give our sign-offs, and we'll end the stream. But here we go. What is your oldest gun in your collections?
Has everybody answered this, or is it me? I don't know.
No, this is a new
No, this is
question.
a new one. Give me a sec here. I'll be right back with mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get
So
mine.
Kenny then.
All my airsoft stuff is back in Denmark. I have nothing.
All my
it's
airsoft
bad.
stuff is at the office. I don't have anything at home.
Didn't you say you had that whole like garage sale in your house, like enough to start World War III? Yeah.
No.
Oh, Mark, any news on the new RWA Lee Enfield?
Um,
Because
The packaging's coming along nicely.
okay, because Battlefield 1 is out now.
I know.
don't worry. That Lee Enfield is Battlefield 2.
Okay. I know,
Okay,
but
I'm back. Here it is.
Okay,
Let me
found
put
one
it on
of my-
screen.
Earliest guns.
I guess I do have something else.
There we go. I'm back.
Mine's in Hong Kong.
Alright,
so-
I have
Let's
mine
get 'em go-
here.
Okay. Okay, here's me.
It's the PPK.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you, dude. Hold on, let me put it back on your screen. Okay, it's on you. So go ahead and show it off again. I'm sorry.
Everybody bringing guns to the table.
Hey, Kenny, start talking and talk about your gun, because then we can see you.
Right. Okay, I have a Maruzan PPK
Ooh.
007 version that's in a box set. Says PPK for obvious reasons.
PPK,
Nice.
And
get it right.
I've got it way back in 2007.
Oh shit! My gun's 1 year older than yours.
No, I've got other guns, but I don't know where they are.
Okay, so we'll go to Mark next. Not you, Denmark. The other Mark.
I got used to that.
My oldest gun that I have is actually a KSC Glock 26, but that's at the office. So this is one of my favorite guns. This is a VFC Mark 12 GBBR.
Okay, is this like Red Wolf Mark 12? Everybody, okay, take your time, guys. Take your time.
I got it.
You are so cute.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's so cool.
Okay, now let's go to the guy with the machine gun.
Go
We
ahead.
don't care about you, Mark. Let's go with the guy with the machine gun.
Okay,
Old machine gun. When did you get it?
yeah.
Wait, is he asking me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt.
You're the
So-
only one holding a big ass machine gun.
This is a Gen 1 Echo 1 M249, full stock that I custom painted. The camo is just a simple tan and brown, rattle canned, nothing special.
Nice.
But it's probably been rebuilt internally several times. The most recent upgrade was with X Customs in Texas. And it screams. The only real modification on the outside is, just kind of rig that rail to go on the feed tray, so I could put an optic on there. But yeah, she's never let me down.
Nice. Nice. All right, we'll go over to Dice now.
Me, plain and simple. TM AK-47 Tactical. Completely bone stock, still runs. I've had this gun for about 15 years.
Nice.
It was one of my first guns, and I kept it. Back in the day,
Nice,
this thing
man.
cost me like $600 to get way back in the day.
That's not bad.
For an all
Bad.
plastic TM that's completely bone stock, still shoots right around 280 to 300. Only thing I've done is added Dean's connectors to it, so I can run a 7.4 LiPo on it.
Oh no, it's no longer authentic. Oh, you changed it to Dean's. Oh.
Hey, that was recently
Okay, guys. Here's my gun.
It's a Nerf gun.
This is my 2008 model Thompson from Cybergun.
Mm.
Yeah, I have very little, I want to do a retro review on this thing. One problem, I have so many different sources saying so many different things that I cannot do a review until I actually get a solid source about the actual gun itself. So,
Okay.
that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, Tim, if you happen to have any knowledge about this nice little beauty from 2008, please tell me! Also, it's $50 on Amazon if anyone wants this nice little beauty.
I mean, I would talk about Cybergun, but I've been out of the game for a while. I'm not sure if people still talk about Cybergun.
They do.
Oh, okay.
It's all the same comments.
Okay. Okay. I don't know, really.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah,
Hey,
there's your
Denmark.
answer.
Uh-huh.
Denmark, tell us about your gun.
It's so long ago. I think mine was a Springer, like one of those Smith & Wesson pistols.
Ooh.
For maybe 10 pounds, maybe, something like that.
Not
I don't
bad.
have it anymore, but that shit was amazing.
Yes, it was.
That's awesome.
Oh, Rapid Strike. We have got a little bit more than 20 or so minutes, give or take. So here we go. Next question goes to Tim. Tim, will you ever cut your hair?
I have cut my hair. Thanks.
Actually, yeah, it's pretty shorter than normal.
Normal. Then it's
Yeah.
mohawk-looking hair.
I
Here
still
we go,
usually
so-
have them.
To Mark, not Denmark. Mark. Will you ever have Total Biscuit on Red Wolf? And yes, Tim. Or no, wait, you didn't know who Total Biscuit was, did you?
He is the gamer.
Yeah,
I
Total
don't even
Biscuit.
know who Total Biscuit is. Oh, is that a gamer thing? Oh, that's
Red
one.
Wolf Airsoft. So, Mark, when you getting that lovely son of a bitch on your channel?
Actually, when we feature different people, it's kind of up to the discretion of our marketing team. So we'll see how it works out.
Yeah, I was about to say, you better get him on there. That would be a freaking dream come true for him to actually go into a full-blown airsoft thing that he likes.
Well, I mean, I think it would be really cool to have him on, but at the same time, I mean, he's a big name. If we want to do something with him, we want to make sure that we do something that is really, worthy of having him on. We don't want to make him feel like, oh, this is it. Like, I'm just kind of being here, saying hi, and that's it.
Wait,
Gotta make sure
is
it's
that in the
relevant.
UK?
You gotta let him shoot guns. You gotta let him go play airsoft. You gotta show him the whole 9 yards.
Isn't he in the UK?
No, he's in America.
Well, he kind of needs to be in Hong Kong to be a part of the video. Does he not?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to get him, pluck him up, bring him to the UK, bring him to Hong Kong, and boom, done, happy. Okay.
A little more
Yeah,
compressed.
I mean, we have all the monies in the world. Sure, we could just pluck every random person up and just like toss them in Hong Kong and have them review. Yeah.
Yeah, because airplane tickets.
We can have the kaiju there sneak up behind him sneakily and throw a bag over his head.
Send them in a container ship to Hong Kong.
Hey,
I mean,
it's
Oh
that's how-
my god, that's one hell of an experience. Okay.
I mean, that's how people in Hong Kong get to America most of the time. Container ships.
Oh.
Just send them back.
Hey, you cannot say like this, okay?
Okay, man.
You
How do you
cannot
think
go
I got to
that
Canada?
You cannot say like that.
That's how I got to Canada.
Well, guys, I want to say something before this whole live stream thing turns
Okay,
off.
so final 3 questions. I'm talking.
Wait.
final three-
Let Mark say his thing. Say his
Okay,
thing.
cool. Well, I got these patches made. I think I have like 50 of them. So if you guys want some, let me know on Facebook. I can't show you a picture here because
Okay.
Google sucks. Go on my Facebook page to have a look at it. If you want some, give me a message.
Send it to Mark because Mark has basically my entire patch collection.
Yes.
You could also send it to me.
That goes for
Yes,
everybody.
send me one
Let me
as
know.
well.
Kaiju likes patches too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kaiju probably
Kaiju's-
has the best patch.
Okay.
You see,
here
there
we
you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
that patch is
my
pretty awesome.
God.
That's a dope
Okay.
fact.
Okay. This is one of those questions. This is next to the last one, and of course we got to ask the waifu question. Tim, of course, that makes it 3. Creepy voice that you use when you play airsoft.
Wait, I have the creepy voice I use.
Those are some very funny questions.
Okay, here's mine. You better call your hits before I come over there. That's my creepy voice.
You sound like a dying cat having a hernia.
That
Sound
was
like
my best Tim Curry impression, okay?
sound like a drunk Englishman.
So you
Sound like Jackie.
You sound like Jackie when he drinks.
No, Jackie
sound
speaks
like-
Cantonese when he's drunk.
Yeah, but when he speaks English, you sound like Quake.
Oi now! Ironically enough, I do have an angry Englishman voice, which is extremely offensive to my English cousins over in Scotland, even though they're technically Scottish, so you know what, fuck them. This is what I sound like. Oh, you bloody wanker! Why don't you go ahead and call your fucking hits? Bloody bullocks.
Sounds
Okay.
more like Australian.
A bit,
No, that was pretty much like the stereotypical Scottish, like pirate matey type of accent right there.
Yeah.
You bottomless bastard. Okay, so
And then
anyone
you
got a
threw in
creepy
Pollock.
voice they use when they play Airsoft? Like just to creep people the fuck out?
Well, apparently I do a pretty good Smeagol impression. I've
Go
actually
ahead.
creeped out a couple people there trying to sneak around the corner there. Ray has the precious, stupid hobbitses, twisted, wicked, fouls.
That is
Alright.
pretty good.
I like how you embodied the character and you were like holding your gun closer, like I'm precious.
That was pretty good, actually. That was pretty spot on.
I'm impressed.
fat hobbits. You better cover your hits. Cover your fucking hits.
That was a bit rude.
Okay, so does
I am
anyone else have any creepy voices before I go to the next question?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Second to last question, which is obviously that. To basically Mark and Tim, would you ever do a Monty Python skit? Fresh stuff.
Why? Why? Why?
Can
Because
I be the dark side?
why would we do a Monty like can I be Rowan Atkinson?
Like do a Monty Python skit for Airsoft. Have Mark be the Black Knight.
Okay.
Like,
That's it.
go ahead.
Why can't he be the White Knight? I mean, or the Pink Knight?
What is this, Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would
my
need to be the
God.
yellow knight.
He'd be the Yellow Knight.
Makes sense.
I'd be the multicolored knight.
You mean
can
the
make
Mouse
it.
Lamb?
I embrace everything.
Yes.
I
Okay,
don't know.
final question.
Skits are
well,
something
my
I
bad.
did on the Red Wolf channel when I was
Like,
bored.
Okay, so obviously the Monty Python skit will be a Yank and a proper Englishman playing Airsoft and showing off their different Airsoft styles.
Probably.
I think proper Englishmen just get drunk.
I could vouch. I
That's
could
how they
vouch
do
for
it.
that.
Yeah, exactly. I live here now. I live in the UK now. I can definitely vouch for that, and I think it's lovely.
Do you know what's embarrassing? My friend House Gamers, he filmed my birthday party and I got awfully wasted. And then Popular Airsoft shared his video on their website.
Oh my
And
god!
everybody saw that. And I spoke to Popular Airsoft. And I was just like, did you really have to showcase that video? And they said, oh, yes, this is where Tim pops up in Canada and it's me drunk.
Oh my god!
Hey,
All
Tim,
I
can I
remember
share
is
our,
you and
Tim,
Tim
can I
and
share
Mark and Tim
our
getting drunk.
moment at 7-Eleven?
Pardon, sorry, Mark? What were you
Can I
saying?
share our moment at 7-Eleven with everyone?
What did I do?
Our Carlsberg
Oh,
commercial.
the Carlsberg. Yeah.
I saw that one. I think I even commented on it.
This is
That
Mark
saved
from
my day.
TV, and I'm Tim from Red Wolf TV. And I approve this message because beer is good for your health. And I also approve this message because beer. Wait, just say it again. Because beer is absolutely good for your health
Oh my god!
That's so embarrassing.
all the time. All the time. Airsoft. Look at this guy that's about to accept my beer. I'm loving beer
Oh
right
my
now. Real. And some more. And some
Okay.
more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Okay. Now.
Yeah, because he's not a bitch. I approve this message. We
He's not a bitch.
from HDS TV, brought to you proudly by Carlsberg. Maybe a best beat in. I was about to make us.
Okay, that's hilarious.
I like the fact that you
How
just
drunk
took piss
were
on the
you?
entire Danish
Mark,
culture
you need
there
to
for a
send me that
second.
video. That's
Fucking
hilarious.
drunk are you? Seriously!
Oh, I was completely sober. That was just me and my normal body. I just tend to embarrass myself 24/7.
Okay, so final question. Here it is. Tim.
Yeah.
Your favorite beer? Boom.
Who would be your Valkyrie bitch waifu?
Valkyrie bitch.
To put it in simple terms, your favorite waifu character who's also a badass.
What's waifu? What? Like, explain.
And
Thank you.
anime
'Cause
white.
I'm not the only one who has no clue what this is about anymore.
Is this an anime thing?
Yeah.
Yes, this is an anime thing.
God damn.
Okay. Is it like a weeaboo? Because I don't want a weeaboo around me.
You will shut the hell up. We are not weeaboos, we are otakus. They're completely different.
Wait, I still don't understand this waifu thing. Who am I choosing?
Basically, an anime character that you find attractive because of her personality.
Her personality.
Because of
I
her
like
personality.
Black Lagoon because she's a badass. Okay.
I like
Roberta,
I like both her personalities. Like I can't like one side and then not like the other. I mean, one may droop more than the other, but like both personalities at the same time has to count. And then you got to turn her around, and then the other two personalities have to count as well. I have no idea. Look, dude, I have no idea.
That sounds so wrong.
I have-
Sounded so wrong.
okay.
I have no
They're
idea.
like turn it around.
Yeah.
Okay, the only reason why I like Roberta from Black Lagoon is because one, I mean, she's a really good cook. Two, hey,
Made
you
outfit.
shut up. Hey, you shut up. It's not racist. That's just true. A lot of Hispanic women make a lot of good food. She can be nice, and then if you turn nice to the other not nice side, she will literally kill until there's nothing more to kill, and then she'll turn nice again.
Hey, hey, I look pretty good in a maid outfit. I can cook, and I can be nice.
Tim, I'm sorry, you're not my type. I
I
don't
just
like.
googled the whole thing. She looks like a psychopathic nun.
Close
Is that
enough.
just me?
Close.
Close enough.
Until you actually watch Black Lagoon, then you'll understand why I like Roberta.
Whenever I have a question or in doubt, I just turn to Google, and sometimes it's just so messed up. Like this.
Of course, fucking Google everything. And Tim's Googling it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't he? Of course you're
Oh,
Googling
yeah.
Roberta. Oh my god. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for joining us for this awesome special live stream. 806 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. And once again, I want to give my special thank you to Tim, to Mark, to all the crew out there, Red Wolf, Dice. I can't thank you enough, man. I really can't thank you enough.
All right, can you free my dog now so I don't have to be here anymore? I'm joking.
What is this, John Wick?
No. I'd go one step further. Surround your balls. That shocks you every time I need you to do something.
Oh.
You forgot to mention Kenny, Rob,
I
and
feel-
the Danish guy.
I feel better now. He doesn't have my dog. Okay, I could just leave.
Okay. Hey, Al. Shame on you. Didn't mention the Danish guy. Really, Mark?
Hey,
It's the same
Denmark
thing.
has also been okay, and yes, I'll admit he's been there, but come on. The other guys have been only longer, and the sheer fact that Jet Desert Fox is a fucking subscriber just makes it
Hey,
all the more
I'm a
better.
subscriber now. I just subscribed like 20 minutes ago. I count.
Start watching my videos!
I have. I watched your whole Nerf review thing. I even told you to clean your room at one point.
Oh, fuck you.
Yes, you did. In your room. Or you still got that little corner that your cat laid.
Yeah. I mean, you still need to clean your room, and you yell a lot, so I'm afraid of your cats might have some kind of a PTSD disorder.
Hey, my
That was
cats
weird.
like me, okay? It's just Isis I'm afraid of, because she lays up on my chest every night I fall asleep and stares at me.
You have a cat named Isis.
Wait, did you name a cat called Isis?
That's what I just said before.
Yes,
got
his
cat
cat is
named
named
Isis.
Isis.
Egyptian goddess, okay? Not that Isis. God, what is wrong with you guys? Also, we have two Tims. We have two Tims. Oh,
Do
shit,
you read
Twilight.
do you read the news
Oh,
lately?
let's go
I mean, the whole
Twilight.
ISIS thing. I mean, it's not a cat thing anymore.
Not a cat.
But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, I will see. Well, before I do that, I've been Airsoft Al.
Chair of wisdom, right?
Are you guys gonna give your
Just gotta
send-off
do the
lines or
send-offs.
what? 'Cause I'm leaving it open for you guys.
Okay.
Well,
Thanks
All
for
right.
having me on.
I'm gonna-
Al. It's
Thanks
been
for
a pleasure.
bringing me on.
Welcome.
I think one should go first.
It's been good talking to
Who's going
everybody
first?
again. You know.
Yeah. Everyone speaking at the same
Everybody
time.
speaks.
So,
So, if you
All
guys
right,
want
everybody, on 3, 2, 1.
subscribe to Red Wolf TV at YouTube. Make sure you follow Tim on all of his social media as well, because he's the man. Why not? Hashtag bring back Tim.
No.
Mark. There you go, Tim. You don't have to say it. I said it for you. Anyway, as
I'm David.
always, follow
Hashtag keep Mark
follow
there.
bastards on my left or my right, whichever way you're seeing it from your perspective, guys. I don't know. Follow Tim. Follow Mark. Follow Dice. Don't give a fuck about these guys. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Follow Mark. Follow Denmark. Kaiju, whatever. And Kenny, don't get killed.
I'm
I
David
would
from
just like to say one thing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead there.
Hashtag bring Max to work again. That's the only thing I want to say. Hashtag make Max work again.
Where is Max? Where is Max?
Working.
He might be on the next live stream. You never know. Tune in next week for the next live stream Wednesdays. Until next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.